Hope you all, well, the ones that were over there enjoyed his live stream. Grace is just that's away for a minute. How the hell is everybody anyway? Let's have a look who's been in. Oh, go for it, painting. Welcome in. Daniel, yeah, thank you. Gavin Fry looks like he's had a couple of drinks with what he's typed there. Another evening's talking about everything and nothing, putting the world to rights and some dad jokes. And Tuesday with Rob and Grace. Dan, you're right, mate. And I suppose it's improved any, has it? Simon's in the house. Don't forget, everybody, at the end of our live, you'll find a link to Simon's live tomorrow evening. Gavin Fry, John W, Mr. W, how you doing? Gavin again. Gavin, doing good, chills, relax, missed my banter bit on Saturday. Well, apparently Gavin fell asleep right at the start of the stream. Not saying anything, not implying anything, but not feeling the love there, Gav. Dan saying his issues with his local council not sorting things. Tammy and Ray. Posted our upcoming plans. We're not doing anything yet except laundry and sleeping. But Mum's getting better. Tammy, she got back home late last night. Thankfully, it was Grace's last drop off. She's very weak. She's very tired. But we got her to eat a bit today, which obviously will take a bit of time to get her strength back up. We've got emojis for Tammy and Ray. Thank you very much. Even. Get ready as we entered the GMT zone. It was GMT, courtesy. To be fair, Craig phoned us and asked us if we would mind if he could do a quick live. Right, Victor Levitt, you're right. All right, Vic. Keeping well, I hope. And Ivo, welcome into the chat, buddy. RGJ Trains, that's us. Irish 66, Craig, how you doing, buddy? You keeping well? Gavin, no probs, we can wait. Back to the normal weekly schedule, so I can't watch High's live stream anymore. You can, because the High's live stream tends to finish before ours starts at winter time. Mav, oh, the troublemaker. Everybody duck. Copio told me he's had all day to do it. Yeah, we'll kick his butt afterwards. Dan, Craig, Dan, Ivo, Mav, Victor Levitt, Craig, Gavin, Mav. Boring. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't share those photos, Mav. He sent them to you privately. Ivo, managed to cut my finger on some sharp bits of the laptop while installing new memory modules. Ow. Mind you, saying that, those edges around that particular block, I do, you know, considering is it a laptop? Yeah, it is a laptop. You are able to be able to remove it and put new memory blocks in. Those edges are sharp, aren't they? Martin Shipman, evening 1 from the Sussex coast. How's the weather down there, bud? You're going to be getting hit with the bad winter weather before us, aren't you?
Oh, but thinking, I don't know if I've heard you say it, but thinking of everyone that's been at funerals today as well.
Yes.
Because I know there was a couple today.
Vincent, Brian, how you doing, Bri? Feel free to drop a link into ours as well for your shop, please. For those that aren't aware, I'm sure you all are now, but for those that aren't aware, Brian and Mr. X over at Bertleson Central have opened a shop with a very, very decently priced items. Mav, the Lose Echo 2 log.
Oh, wasn't it blue?
Simon, is that the British Donald Trump or is it just the hair? Sorry, Rob. Shut up, Pablo.
I wish he'd be rich then.
Craig in New Durham. Tony, how you keeping, mate? You all right? Loved your latest one. Jake, so who wants to save my bank?
Oh, what's he tempted into buying?
Oh dear, what have you... King Julian. I like to move it. We've got to do every time. I'm sorry, but we've got to do that every single time. Don't pop this explanation now with it. Julian. Been there in the market with a clock. Damn it. That's what the plan was for me to do with the boards. Yeah, hello to people saying hello to each other. Snowy! Hello, sweetheart. Have you any news for us regarding Lexi?
Huh?
Drop us a text. I'll explain in a minute. Or have a read of my text, please. Yeah, if you've got any news about Lexi, please drop us a text, darling. We'll send you that tomorrow in the post, mate. I'm off tomorrow, so hopefully it should be with you for Saturday stream open mic. Not a problem, Craig. Thank you so much. Just for those in the chat, as per our last video, with someone's, not mentioning any names, someone's stuff up, go away, concerning FlexiTrack. Craig has managed to jump in and he's actually sending me some track. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, he's sending me some track that he's got, which should help alleviate the situation. Saying hello, so if you want to change some hardware on a Dell XPS, get yourself some safety gloves. The edge is terrible. I believe it. I've done it loads of times on various laptops, putting new memory modules in, and they're ridiculous. And it's not as if you can go in there with a file to take the edge off, because that metal shavings are going to go everywhere. Ah, Timber Serp's in the house. You right, buddy? Mav, they were pictures of you. Well, boring. No, the nude ones that Gav sent of himself to you. We all know about it, Mav. Just admit it. No, Gav and Mav. Does work. Martin Shipman, walking the dog was no fun. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, we're getting it, what, maybe, I think it's from 6 a.m. Thursday. But you're going to be hit before us, aren't you? Craig, what's happening all? Timber, hi, multiple people who said hi. Nice sweeping statement there, covers everybody. Well done, Timber. Jake, who wants to spend 300 plus on points for me? How about now? Effingham! How are you keeping, mate? I haven't seen you for a little while, I don't think. Hope you're keeping okay. Brian sent, yeah, if you haven't visited, jump on Brian's website, it's brilliant. Trevor, I may have been their first customer. Ah, okay. So, Trev, for you now, thinking of you, being as you're their first customer, does that make you get any sort of special treatment, Brian, possibly? That's me in trouble. Hello to everybody. Digger Evans is in the house. Hello, Digger. You're right. You keeping well, my friend? Good to see you. Did I just hear Mum calling? Did you call
I
her?
do think I just said, oh yes, I'd let them know that tonight it's going to be.
Dan, send the list of what points you need, Jake, and I'll check my local second-hand shop. Yeah, to be fair, Dan's got a cracking second-hand shop really close to him. Got some gorgeous other old-fashioned stuff in there as well. Need to go in there, Dan. Next time around near you, I need to go into that shop. Harris Tweed. How are you keeping? Why do you sound like Dixon of Dock Green? Okay, right. Brian's basically saying if anybody's got, I'll catch you in a second, Tammy. I did see that. If anybody's got any old locos or wagons or anything about that are gathering dust and they don't want them anymore and they're not quite happy to give them away, please drop either Brian at Finnerton Central or Mr. X at Burton Central a message. They will accept donations for the shop, and we do need to support them growing. We do need to. Tammy and Ray, thank you so much for the $10 there. I hope everything went as best as it could down in Tennessee, and with you being online, from both Grace and I, we really want to say heartfelt, sincere condolences on your loss.
We're sending you our love and hugs.
Right, we'll catch up. Tammy Ray have just sent $10.
I call that bit.
Gavin, with new rail, you could say that the rail will be turning. With new rail, you could say that the rail will be turning in the right direction at last. Now, you said about dad jokes. You didn't say that you'd be coming out with them yet. Ivo, so there is even more storm stuff ready to end up on my side of the channel. Yeah, apparently there's rainstorms to the, for those that understand it, there's a rainstorm front to the north of England. There is a cold storm front to the south.
Great.
So these two are going to meet, and basically where I think it's mainly in the middle of the UK, across Wales, across the middle of England, that's going to get hammered by snow. There is a yellow warning for snow. Don't eat it, remember? From Thursday at 6 a.m. So from what I gather, it's going to get pretty cold down your way over. Sorry, Martin's way, sorry.
It's got colder today, isn't it?
Dan, I can send you an after 8 minutes in a box, Brian. See, there you go, it all counts.
I'm still waiting
Tony,
for my
you'll
waffles.
laugh at this. I opened my WW Scenic static grass applicator here for the first time. The black cable has a black table tie attached. Cut the cable tie only to find... Oh, no!
No, I knew where that was going.
Oh, Jesus, Tone. Can you all right soldering it? Can you solder it? Or you got a friend that can solder it? If not, we can sort something. I just read it now. Thank you for your well wishes for our family members passing. Not a problem, Tammy. We followed it obviously from your first announcement from the fall, and obviously passing on our thoughts there. But then to hear that he passed away, genuinely sorry for you, my love. Craig, new model shop has opened up in Sunderland called Sunderland Models and Rope Sunderland. Well, Craig, if you want to drop a link in, feel free. Tammy and I hope you guys are okay. Yeah, he's very tired, all back in, but probably sleeping or post funeral. No worries, Flymo. I do understand, mate. The same as we obviously do. Craig, if something is well used and has multiple owners, it would be fifth or sixth hand. And I'm sure it'd still work. Trevor Veail, previous week I started reading about two linear freight locomotives, the O2 and the O4, both locomotives see regularly in Scunthorpe Yards. Cool. Simon, thanks for the weather forecast, Rob. It hit us on Friday as a snowstorm again. Well, let's hope it's not. Well, you're going to get it bad regardless, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, but they're used to it. They're prepared for it.
Man, bad joke. More like an innuendo. What with you and Grace and Brian going in the right direction? Which cupboard door will you be coming out of? I'm already out of the closet, mate. We know this. Timber. I have a funeral plan played up. Got a discount for 6 coffins. Should be enough for all my locos, but may have to top up if anyone buy any more Acura scale. Good sentiment. Good sentiment. Marilyn, how are you doing, sweetheart? Have you got rid of your toothache yet?
Tooth is out.
Oh, it's out, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Rob, I can probably solder it, to be honest, but what a champ. You won't be the first. How many of us mowing the lawns, electric lawnmower, how many of us have put the lawnmower through the cable? If a lawnmower hasn't got at least, I don't know, maybe 3 lots of electrical tape on it, has it ever been used? Have you all heard that Hatton's original pre-orders have been passed to Acura scale and rails of Sheffield? Locos, the Picas and Borg, yeah, they actually announced that on their on the website, didn't they, Dan? Jake about my local and that's to Jake. Speaking to each other. Did anyone see what Tim said in Craig's live about Acura scale? No, sorry, mate. Plymouth. Lost apprentice from 40 years to a heart attack. Trevor, whose funeral service was today. Sore and tired.
Yeah, there's a couple that's been at funerals today.
Marilyn is sore and tired.
Sending you love, sweetie.
Oh, sorry. Plymouth's sore and tired. And Marilyn, her mouth still hurts. Andy, never say never, but I have not moved the cable yet. Still time, Andy. Still.
That's when he says he's using the petrol.
This summer, I'm going to jinx you. Nope, don't do anything with that. Lawnmower, I'm going to put my hand up, and hedge trimmer. Class, Tony, well done. Keep up the good work. Thanks for the message, Robert, about bleeding time you were back. Just a subtle hint, Simon. I'll get boots for this. Why do women have smaller feet than men so they get closer to the kitchen?
Yep. Why do you think we wear white on weddings?
Craig, I'm going to leave Marilyn. Deal with that. Dan, is this where we all hear that Grace has started another stream away from this one and we have to go to a new link? Good stuff, don't. Right, I'm going to pass you over to Grace anyway. Can you grab hold of that, please?
I'll eat it.
Can you grab hold of it and you'll eat it? What are we talking about?
I'll lick it. White stuff, the cream.
Can I have my phone, please?
Yeah, sorry, I messaged myself because I keep forgetting to.
You messaged yourself?
No, I messaged Snowy myself because I kind of been too late when I've gone to do it. Oh, pardon me. So what are we painting today? Who says we're painting? I don't know. Because we've kind of like got a few different things on the go, haven't we, where we've not been doing lives. So what have I missed? Is this where we all... Here, yeah, Grace has started another stream away from this one and we have to get a new link. Oh, okay. Okay, Rich got newer. What we painted today. I said that I waited about a month to get it repaired, and I said earlier I broke mine, so mine was lower priority than people's faulty locos such as motors. Ooh. I can give you Simon's email address as he was the one who repaired mine. With a tongue like that, no wonder Rob loves Grace, lol. And Gavin, as usual, reminded me. Big thanks to everyone. So yeah, the shout outs, big thanks to all our patrons and our members, our gifters, our donators, one time, multiple times, everyone on the channel that's involved. So even like to try and like the last video blew up, whether it's because everyone was commenting my wishes for Mam, which we appreciate, my likes and things, whether that's helped us in the algorithm, we don't fully understand it, do we? But it's gone more than the others have for a while. So everyone like that, obviously, our mod, what we do without them, I do not know, on and off the live. So thank you all, and our lurkers. I always miss going Gav's not here because he usually does that for me. I was in my process control technician 30 years. I shudder at some of the slip-ups I saw. Cutting a wire is nothing. So hi Martin, not seen you for a while, darling. Good evening, Ron Martin. New Durham, talking to New Durham. Chris, very good evening, my love. Oh, well said, Gavin. All right, I'm going to, as I'm in my house now, if I don't forget, with a screaming child. Oh dear, is somebody teething? Maybe. King Julian, PSA announcement. Always make sure that your face mask is properly fitted to your face because inhaling clear coat sucks. Ask me how I know. Oh, I don't know. I'm just lucky guest there, maybe. So, Kevin! So like we have King Julian, we have Kevin. Very good evening, lovely. Sorry, Ben. So yeah, for those of you who just popped in, Mum is now home. I actually managed to, she was my last patient of the night, so I actually managed to bring Mum home. She's resting. She has eaten today better than she did when she last came home, and drinking. She'll probably pop down tonight, but I don't know if she will interact. I think it will depend how she's feeling. I think she might as well, but I'd rather not say for sure. You left a bit of cream. You can leave that for me.
She's been naughty though. She's not listening, is she?
No, she isn't. She's trying to do too much. But then she's going, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
So, ma'ams, what can I say? Anyone else that has older parents probably knows that feeling of trying to get like your mum and your dad to slow down and just no.
Have you heard of yours today?
Yeah, she texted me, didn't she, to say that she wasn't coming over and leaving Mum settle in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why have you? Alan Reynolds, very good evening, darling. You okay? Is the hen pecking at you tonight? So, yep, teething and being sleepy but won't go to sleep. Oh, bless. It's not good when they're teething, is it? Last time I had a lawnmower cable cut, I was a few thousand miles away in Vancouver, Canada. A mate of mine and his wife were looking after my garden and cut the cable. They got me a new mower. Ah, yes, yeah, so technically you're not to blame then. Oh, he has sent it the right way. Raymond Leggs, where's Rob? Rob was behind me a minute ago. He's just nipped into the kitchen. So, yep, I hope she's feeling better. So, yeah, it's going to take time, but as long as she keeps eating and drinking, she won't end up back in. So I think this time she is going to, because she knows that we will have no qualms calling the doctor, and because she was severely dehydrated when she went in. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man! And that is a usual one as well. Great news. I know all wants to pass on their love to Mam. Yep, and we have been passing on, guys, all your messages and that. We have been letting know that everyone sent their wishes to her. She's part of the channel with us, isn't she? And had wishes like my mum as well, because obviously she'd caught the bug, just not severe. Glad to hear Mum's doing fine. The Muffin Man, exactly, the Muffin Man. I have no idea what it's like to look after a woman this week as she's still not here. Oh dear, nice peace and quiet though. I am in the hands of Abbott tonight. Oh, well, doesn't sound like a bad thing. Are you at your table as well, doing bits while you're watching us, Alan, or are you just watching tonight? Woman for you, Susie won't sit down, and she's worse when she's pregnant. Yeah, we can't. I literally came off shift last night, and because I knew Mam was not going to rest and do things, I was like getting washing on, her washing back, because we didn't know if she was staying in, so I took stuff in for her just in case. With Rob obviously not really driving, you know, it's the only chance I was going to get, so I took it in. So it was just making sure all the washing was done and in the washing machine, so she could not do it. That she did decide this morning when we had the funeral, that we were like, go to bed, you know, William, are we here? But she's like, no, I'm not. And then she was like, I'm going up to bed. So, yeah, she's getting there. Who lives on Drury Lane. I know, I keep finding it, and he's lovely, and his gumdrops. But, Johan, hiya darling, how are you? I'm popping in and straight out, bedtime here in the deep dark south, stay cool. Well, thanks for popping in, darling, and I hope you're keeping well. YouTube being weird, missed about 15 minutes at the start of the stream, and it didn't change the live. I had to refresh page. Weird. That is a bit of a weird one. Rob went out to the kitchen and he didn't take the plate out. Insert face palm here. What one's that for? People are always face palming with us, I'm sure. All the best for Tammy and Ray. My condolences from Flymo. Vector, what's up? Vector? Who's Vector? Hi Jake. So time to get the snow boots and skis and snowboard and toboggans out soon. Yeah, like Rob just said, we won't really get anything. Last time we just got a sprinkling, that was it. Bit of ice when I like further Blanna away, Blanna Festiniog. That gets interesting, but when you're this side, it's not as bad. Alan, I'm planning some scenery. I draw it out first to get an idea of what I'm up to. Oh, nice one. You know, I always love how, especially in the summer, we do it. We're watching people's streams and doing bits ourselves. It's kind of like keeps you going, doesn't it? And motivated. I've got a new plan for Rob and Grace. Oh dear, I'm not sure I like the sound of that. It's cold today due to snow tonight. Brrr, says Flymo. So yeah, I definitely noticed the temperature difference. I've been enjoying like 10 degrees and actually being warm in my shed without my hat on or my gloves. But yeah, today was definitely cold and I'm like, oh, I'm not looking forward to it. So I did the same, Alan. So I tried to do that, but it just didn't work. I've got on my Procreate like the initial drawings. Am I the red light district now, dear? Can they see that actually? Oh yeah, good. You guys can see the reflection off the telly. So we've got another lamp in here that has one of the smart bulbs, and someone's making it a red light district apparently. I lost a cage fight last night. That was one vicious budgie. Oh dear. I'm kind of glad I didn't go line of free rail or 100% US prototype, or I wouldn't be here. Oh. My laptop is saying only 14 likes. That can't be right. The iPad here is saying 5. So I think sometimes it depends what device you're on. So, Maura, hi, darling. I know Rob said hello to you earlier, but hello from me. Only Lionel, like, it's the poor digital stuff anyway. Thanks for sharing page as always, guys. Cold here in Dublin as well. So, yeah, the colder weather's definitely coming again today, isn't it? We got, like, a false sense of warmth, and suddenly we're back to the cold. And in come the ladies. Of course, they're here to defend me. 3 degrees at the moment. Oof. Yeah, that's it's a bit warmer here. So for anyone that is already getting the cold, feel free. I hope you don't lose power. Although snowstorm, not like a windstorm. 22 thumbs up on my side. Smash the thumbs up. Thank you, Craig. And Rob is a cyborg, really, says Gavin. I know he is techie. Pre-digital, not poor. Oh, well, if I said poor, I thought I said digital. Temp in the mid 50 Fahrenheit for the next few days. I'm rubbish with converting Fahrenheit. Don't want everyone to know. What is that about the red light district, or you being a cyborg? I don't know. It's 11 degree here in Dover, which is warm for Feb, and hope it stays mild. Hope so. Being by the sea, you guys don't get much snow either, do you? Rob's alter ego, the Terminator. I'll be back. Last plug for Train Set Shop. Honestly, Brian, you keep posting it throughout the evening, lovely. The more people know about it, the better. You know, we're happy to support you in your venture, buddy. Techie or picky? Did that light just come on? I'm sure I just had that light come on. He's playing around with lights now, isn't he? It did. I've just seen it in the screen. He's mucking around. Snow could be a good live stream coming up from me. Grace, and you're going to love it. Oh dear, I'm a bit worried. Susie, Jacob, don't say anything. Oh dear. Hi, Susie, darling. You okay? You know he's in trouble when she says Jacob. I'm staying out of that. I'm staying out of it, guys. He's flashing again. 12 degree and chucking it down here in Reading. So yeah, we have had rain today as well. Rob flashing it all now. Yeah, he's continuing to flash it, isn't he? There's a big delay on the iPad, so I've literally just only seen it come up, but I heard it. Is he doing this on the toilet? The mods will know what I mean when I say that. I saw a flash. Yep. Saviour of the universe. The like button has been bashed. Thank you very much, Alan. That's Mr. Grim, Craig the Terminator. Don't worry, Grace, it's a large spider that is turning on and off the lights. You know what I said to you, Simon, about being exhumed and then reburied? That is more possible, and it's getting more that I might have to. Just putting it out there, you know. Don't worry, guys. No one else is on that list yet. Gavin, actually, yes. Debatable. Hopefully to see those 37s with the ploughs again. Oh, I didn't catch it the last time. No, I did actually, because Rob was like, what's that on it? And I was like, it's a snowplough. How dare you call me Jacob? It's Jake. Oi, we're the only ones that have domestics here. Susie, yeah, I'm good. Don't let him tell you what he's about to tell you. Oh dear. Oh dear, is he winding you up, Suze? It's Morse code from the fault. At least he better wash his hands after. So, not again. At least he's in the room. Some co-workers mess with that ambience set up from work. Finally got it. Raymond emojis against Rob. Rob's multitasking. So where is Captain Static tonight? That's a point, but I think sometimes he's working. So I don't know if maybe he's had a busied out work, maybe. No problem, Gav. Always here. Yes, full. Yeah, I'll call Dynarod out in a minute. You have to see him coming through. Paul Day. Hiya, buddy. You okay? How are you doing, Jacob? So everyone started on that now. Blame Susie, not me. I'm on your list, aren't I, Grace? I thought I even had a plot chosen for me under the shed. You're on the good side at the moment. That could change, because remember, you said I'm yours if anything happens after me and Rob, so you better look out for me. Better look after me. Or like we told a patient once, fur coat, date and a fur coat. Well, the patient added on the fur coat, so date, fur coat, and I'm now adding on Fairfax, so...
Jake's been a member for 5 months, don't we?
Oh, Jesus, he has. Well, thank you very much, Jake, supporting us for 5 months now. So, like we said, always thank you to our members and our patrons. Obviously, there hasn't been a sneak peek. We do tend to...
There hasn't been any filming.
No. For patrons and members, we do always try to give you guys a bit back, so we tend to do sneak peeks. Ask our opinion on things which we haven't for a while, because we've just not been at that stage. And then we do need to do a damn members giveaway as well.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't done that.
And we need to sort out this prize one as well.
Yes. So, it's hitting a button from on to off and back on again. Really multitasking, Rob.
So it's considering what else I was doing.
And you told me off the other day. At least I wasn't messing with lights and flashing everywhere.
Yeah, but I've got control of that and you haven't.
I do. How can I turn Williams off?
You've got Williams.
Yeah, I have the others as well, because you've always said that
Have
they
you look at
on.
your phone?
Well, how can you? It's there.
The other one, your phone.
Yeah, you go get it. Is Rob flashing, Grace? I missed it. Can you make him do it again, please? Oh, I never mind if he goes flashing. Trust me. It's like that new apron he's got. He's got to wear it with the wellies, and I honestly won't mind the view. I'll make sure he doesn't turn around for you guys, though. So, no, he's trying to tell you the secret we're keeping. Stop saying it's not fair. Don't say a secret unless you want to tell it. Jesus.
Well, he's not going back to that again where he was, I've got a secret.
Yeah, he said that things are changing now, and Susie's hopped on and called him Jacob, so, like, don't let him tell you, but I really want to know now.
Maybe Jake's coming out as gay as well.
I know it. Maybe Dan's involved, because Dan said he knows what it is, so...
Maybe Dan's coming out as gay.
Yeah, maybe
Everybody's coming out as gay.
didn't we have that one live? I swear we did. What's the plan there? What's that, Dan? PM. Finiston, are you doing a live stream? So Brian tends to do live stream once a month. It's monthly waffle, so it'll be next month now, unless he obviously throws one in. But Brian's tend to be monthly waffles, and I've still never been given a damn waffle.
Yeah, Brian.
All the promises.
Brian and his monthlies.
Yep. Oh my God, have you seen that spider behind you, Grace? Simon, stop it, because I know where you live, so I will come and I will find you. Dan, no, you aren't allowed. Trevor Stubbs has been a member with us for 2 months as well. Thank you very much, Trevor, darling. I love how people can show this as well, actually. Word of warning, Grace has expensive tastes. Exactly. I think I'm allowed to be. I dread to think if we'd have been working all the hours if I'd have known of certain brands then, but it's the only thing in life, really. I don't really spend on myself, do I? When is the last time I actually spent something on myself?
No.
I can dream, but you can't even remember, can you?
When was the last time I did? Tumbleweeds.
Yeah, we both don't like really spending on ourselves, but I'll spend on you easy. No qualms. So, yeah, you've been getting things, though.
Who's pulling in more money at the moment?
Even then.
Right. Who's paying for the watch?
What's sitting outside?
Yeah.
The squirrels.
Right.
And my other squirrels. But you're a cold-hearted so-and-so. So Dan has been with us for 5 months as well. Thank you, buddy. Brian Finn, did you get my email? Oh, he's after you, Brian. You're in trouble. It's fine, Babby. He doesn't know. This is good as well. Still need to get a fake banana spider for a prank at work. Okay. Interesting. Rob, how many times did you flush? And did you wash your hands?
Scrub them clean with a pressure washer. Because I didn't use toilet paper. All the way to Browntown.
Oh, is that why you had to go up your arm and your whole arms wet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. I'm a freaking... Good.
Try
I
and
want it
catch
to
up with
stay a secret. Why are you doing this to us? Where's the Moggy tonight? I don't know. So she was on the chair. Somebody else decided to sit on the chair while the cat was still on it.
I actually sat on her head.
Even though Mum had already said that she was on there.
I actually sat on her head.
Mum had actually said she was on there and try and get her on the cushions. And I said, no, it's fine.
Nearest I get to pussy, really, isn't it?
Excuse me? You're going to make her think that I'll never give out. God.
I shouldn't have said that, though. I
He
do
thinks
apologise.
trains. Okay, is that a little clue for us there? Yours forever, Grace. I'm your knight in rusty armour. Obviously riding on a powerful steed. Was a stud, but Rob threw me off. Susie, good. Nobody will know. Secrets. Jake's gay, says Susie. Yep, so it's been confirmed. Jake is gay. We love you all, gay and all. Once a month only, says Brian. For you, Rob, that's why we're all coming out gay. Yeah, it's his blonde hair, isn't it? It just sets everyone off. Dan's gay. Hello, says Brian. Okay, didn't see that. Thank you, Simon.
All sorted.
Yeah, I'm just saying I didn't, but I'm just thinking. Wishful thinking, Brian. You're the only one who orders and takes 12 inches of pizza, says Dan. Wait, I thought you ate more pizza, Dan. Rob in the naughty corner for life now. Naughty Rob. Do I mind you being naughty?
Whatever.
Are we going to have to cover the screen if you're naughty?
Just blank out them.
Or as people used to say with a red light on them when we were in the sheds. Evening, Grace. We're both here. Hi, Mark and Lisa, guys. You okay? Have you been at work today or? You know the one little flaw with that, Jake? Susie's comment.
I've already uncovered it.
We can uncover it and see what was said.
Yes, I've already
Little bit of a fail on your part there. So I would just say, Grace, you'll cry when we tell you the secret, but ask you the question.
You're not supposed to read it out if he's deleted it, you wally.
No, I guess everyone else wondering now as well. Susie's given a clue.
Just catch up with the comments.
I'm going off Susie. You know a secret about Stobart, right? That's confusing though. You'll cry when we tell you the secret, but ask you the question. Right, I'm sorry I mentioned my cat now. Rob power washing his backside, says Craig, who sent me an email. I think it was Alan, wasn't it? Alan, was it you, darling? Alan Reynolds. Ivo, no matter the size, any dog can be a lap dog. Yep, we had Judy up in bed one of the nights with Mam. That didn't work well. We both hardly slept. Rob, I would gladly swap partners with you, mate. Not that Grace would obviously agree. Then you'll see who doesn't put out. That's fighting talk, that.
Difference is you're already mine and not his.
Well, I've already said if anyone ever tried, they'd get a slap and a broken nose. You almost did. And that was unintentional. And that's only because you mowed forward like the idiot you
Just
were.
carry on.
Love my pizza, says Brian. No day off. Ah, nice. You guys had a nice day off today. No, I prefer KFC, so that's going to be my first hot meal in nearly 2 weeks when I eventually get paid Monday.
Bloody joking.
You still not got power then? No, Grace or Rob? Yes, Jake. Me, I sent you an email about your website. So have you two connected up now, guys? Are you all sorted? Hi, Mark and Lisa. All look Alan. Yeah, all sorted. I confuse everyone. I confuse myself, so it's fine. I don't stand a chance. Just had a large chicken kebab with chili sauce and a glass of freshly squeezed grapefruit and blood orange drink. Ooh. So you raided a local kebab shop. Yay, Oscar to sleep early. Oh, he's managed to get sleep, bless him. It's never good when they're teething, is it? Never good at all. So, guys, what do you want to see tonight? Because we've got Metcalf kit. Am I leaving me MDT to do on my video? Because I already started.
MDT.
I was at work yesterday, come on.
I am still. We do need that, Grace.
MDT.
TMD.
TMD.
We do need that.
You never got back to me about the drill.
I did. I said it needs drilling, but we didn't get a drill out, did we?
No, we didn't. And I need to do that before I do anything else.
Can't you do it afterwards?
I don't know.
Read the drill.
The book of instructions, like everything we do in the German army. Anyone know where that's from?
Dan knows what route a special train is taking. Cool.
I don't actually know. I think you have to because you then build that on top, I think.
Sugar.
By the looks of it, I don't fully know.
So why didn't you go out to the shed and get the drill set?
Because that means unlocking it and unlocking it, locking it back up, and
We still need it. It is holding things up. So what special train are we talking about, Dan?
do you want to read this and figure out if I do need it or
Just-
not?
Grace, just go and get it, please.
Well, I don't know what one I'm looking for. That's
The
what.
2 mil one. Or bring the entire set in.
Right, bye, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, Dan, what?
Can I sit there?
Yeah, can you come on? Oh, sugar.
It's wet outside, isn't it?
Yeah, take my trainers. My trainers are in the kitchen.
Are they?
Just take them.
My phone as well.
Get Alexis, put the kitchen on, shed on you. Let's go there. Where are we? I'm going to put TMD and all its varieties. Susie's normally up till 11 because with back teeth coming through. Ow. The Metcalf maiden needs a castle with towers. She certainly does, Craig. Suze, go and give my child whiskey. Craig, sorry. Why say sorry? It's individual things, so don't say sorry. Raymond, hi, Moneybrook Junction. Adam, thank you, man. I was talking to Adam. Yeah, Pollock Cage White. Evening, Raymond. You don't have to put whiskey on your fingers. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm with you. Trevor, as a kid, my gran always gave us Lamb's Dark Navy rum and hot sweet tea when we were slightly ill. Oh, bless. Raymond Leggs, give him Oragel. Not a bad suggestion, Ray. However, with a bit of luck, the local museum railway will have its latest restoration project finished by May. Oh, what's that then, Ivo? Susie, hate the smell of whiskey. Really? I love it. Dan, RGJ can... When it won't be announced officially yet. It's just had a heads up earlier. Gav, I'll be lurking in the background for a while, fixing a mate's desktop PC. No worries, Gav, not a problem at all, my friend. Mark you out, Trevor. A spoonful of sugar and whiskey here. I can't remember what it was with my mum and dad. It was either whiskey or rum, I can't remember. Raymond legs and just give them Nurofen.
Yeah, Calpol, I presume you mean, yeah.
Not got it as well. Brandy's better mind, I didn't help it. I can see if Metcalf does a castle for Grace.
They do. If you check out Graham Paulson's channel quite some time back, which is something which has inspired us to possibly have one. Might take a while. It's going to be an expensive build because you do need to buy the castle and then the walls and then the gatehouse and all this sort of stuff and have the space for it.
Susie, I hate the smell of alcohol. Helps when that's it. Whiskey makes for a good Molotov cocktail.
But what a waste of whiskey, Gray.
It's not for sniffing. Susie hates the smell of whiskey, yet Grace has to sleep after sniffing a small bottle of whiskey as it went to her head.
She doesn't touch it very much, to be fair, Dan. She likes Jack Daniels. I'm not sure if we've got any left. But she doesn't drink it a lot, if I'm honest.
Peg, says Mav.
Peg? What peg?
They are restoring a passenger car that was once used in the Akmar to Bergen beach tram.
No way. How cool is that?
Awesome. Hermitage Road. Hi everybody from Pete. Welcome in, Pete. Good to see you, my friend. That was a full set that was once in service on that route. Oh, awesome, mate. That sounds really cool. Well, just the tower then, to lock Grace in then, Rob.
Not a bad call, Craig. Not a bad call at all.
Cheap whiskey, Raymond. Leave the 18-year-old malt.
Yeah, I've got a bottle of whiskey in there, but it's only 4 years old, I think it is, so I'm not touching it yet.
Simon's sharing the shop. Whiskey makes you frisky. Randy makes I think you meant brandy makes you randy there, Dan. Gin makes you sin. Isn't that the old rhyme? You're snipping out a peg on her nose. Ah, I'm with you. Oh, 2 seconds. My mum's deciding to call. Oh,
Grace.
Yeah.
Could you? Oh, you're gonna have to go up. Sorry. Can you drop in on Mum?
Dropping in?
Well, you can't. But hers is on standby. Can you pop up and see her, please? Or take over here. Take your pick.
No, I'll go up. Can I do something? You can't, can you?
Yeah. So as I say, it's this. We've got this TMD to get one side started. I'm going to wait for the rail, the track stuff from Craig to get the other side sorted, and then hopefully we can sort of redo the bottom line again. As I said, we had trains running on it, but the loco that Gav bought us, that's the one. Obviously, like the others, it won't go round what I created. It was my stuff up. So Craig's sending us this track over. Hopefully create a better loop on that side. Make us start on the TMD the other side, so we can get that track back running again. And then we can start back up on the upper level, which has got the extension over to the new town area where the station's going to be relocated as well. Grace, give Mum Simon says, give Mum a huge hug.
Oh no, she's done it by accident, bless.
What's up?
She meant to ring me.
Oh.
See how her dog is.
Okay. Ivo, if you need anything alcoholic, just ask a Polish neighbour.
Mav says he's feeling the love, Grace.
Why?
I don't know. Haunted Halloween. Jake and Susie need to get a room. Are you still in, baby? Aye, babe. Get a room, guys.
Is Timber in?
Yes, I think he is. It could be working in the background. Yeah, Timber don't like it either, does he?
PDA!
It's not TMD, it's MDT or DMT or TDM, whatever Grace calls it before you correct her.
It's MDT when I've been at work.
Craig, if not, you can look.
Present to Timber. She did that just to wind you up, Timber.
If not, can always go with the track suggestion. If that don't work, well, we'll work with the track that you send us, mate. The thing is, we've got a river area which is important to us, so I'm trying not to encroach on that too much. I'm hoping to get it as narrow as possible, but still having the trains go around. Rob, I typed that after you gave Grace the option of where to go.
Oh.
And I've forgotten your last comment. Sorry, mate.
Feeling the love or something?
Oh, right, okay. Jake, you should join in and say hi at some point like you did today. Okay. Ivo, time for sleep, 1 hour ahead of UK time here. No worries, Ivo. Thank you so much for dropping in. Sleep well, take care, and best wishes, buddy. Jake, who said we need a room? I did. Bab and baby. We're not that bad, are we? Hello.
Babes.
Hello, baby. Do you love me, babes?
Yeah, babe.
All right, babe. Only messing, Jake. Take no notice of us.
You've done this too tight. I can't screw it.
Rob, I suggest you buy the West Hill Wagonwork track setters. Yes, yes. A couple of people have mentioned the track setters.
It looks too
So if this rail doesn't work off Craig, I will go back to FlexiTrack and use the track setters. Everybody, don't forget to use the RGJ Trans discount. RGJ Trans discount? Are you trying to say something here, Simon?
Come out as gay and we support trans too, I suppose.
And he's deleted it. Read it before you deleted it, mate. At the very least, to get a couch, Jake. Carpet burns. Oh, yeah. Been there, done that. Want to come and get Oscar so I can have my bed back and look after him the rest of the week? Nah, you're all right. Thanks, mate.
When he's not teething.
No. Oi, that's my missus and I call each other babe. Highly recommend them. They're brilliant. Yeah, a few people mentioned it on the actual video, Bri. Again, we've made mistakes because we're still newbies at this. I should have run trains around that curve before ballasting. So we make mistakes, but that's why we still film them, because we want to, hopefully, someone else who's possibly more newbie than we are won't make that mistake.
That's what I said the other day. And it makes people laugh.
Everybody, don't forget to use the RGJ Trains discount code. Well done. I've seen it after I pushed send. Really? Yeah. You meant to say. You know, if you've got a trans discount code, you can share that as well, mate.
That's on my OnlyFans page.
Baths and showers are better. Really? No.
They lie when they say it's all in the movies. It's a lie.
It's lies. Craig, who's putting the kettle on to boil for some tea? Well, I've still got mine, so I don't need any. Have you still got yours?
Kind of.
Make mistakes too, just don't see half of them. Oh, it's personal choice, isn't it? We don't mind making the mistakes and showing them. And we do make some mistakes.
Yeah, you.
Is anyone more newbie? Probably not, Timber. They are not newbies anymore. We are in a way, right? Genuinely speaking now, we still are, because we're still learning things.
We're doing new things.
Yeah.
We've not built a railway yet. We've not even got 2 lines running yet.
Idea, wrap your plexi-track around the set track curves for a steady plexi-track curve. Not a bad idea. It depends if I've got any of the 07s or the 09s. But that's why I'm saying I'll wait till Craig's stuff comes. Because even if I don't use that for there, I've got plenty of places to use it. Dan, stairs are good. Been there, done that one too.
Only for throwing them down.
It worked for Oscar, guys.
Oh, so when Oscar's older, we can say, we know how you were conceived, and embarrassed him.
Yeah. Either in the bath, the shower, or the stairs. We're all still learning. Very true. Me, Timbers, it took 12 years to even start building my layout. Craig, Jimbo drunk died in the Chinese trying to order food. Is he in?
No, or he isn't in, and that's what I've said.
Yeah. If anybody's got any contact with Jimbo 888, drop him a message and ask him if he's okay, because we've not seen him for a little while.
No, he came in, I told you right at the end last time.
Oh, did he?
I did tell you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came right at the end because he was spending time with
An
family.
expert was never an expert until he practiced first. Every day is school day. Susie's confused. Jake, I'm going to leave you explain that one to Susie. You might have just dropped yourself in it.
Or she's like, when? That didn't happen. Or wait, she's going, that wasn't with me. That might be
go
when...
back to, yeah. Now you're really dropping a minute. Go back to what I said then on the Oscar bit. Now, Susie Harris, don't be. His name is still Jacob. I think his name really is Jacob at the moment, or it will be in a few minutes. That's not hard, Susie. Well, it must have been once, because Oscar's there.
Go on.
No, just that comment. Sorry, Jake. Sorry, Susie.
No, you're not sorry. You're laughing. You're not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Someone we've not heard of the last couple of lives is Jerry.
Oh, yeah, Jerry BBL. I've stopped learning. My memory shelf is full. If I learn anything new, it'll push something old and useful in memory out the other end. I can get with that one, yeah. Jake, stop telling everyone how Oscar was conceived. Even I can't remember it. Oh, harsh. Total burn, Jake. Oh, my God. Wow.
Although...
That was harsh. Barry Davis seems to have gone missing again. Is that someone else as well?
Who?
I get my full name, says Jake. Sounds like you guys had a heck of a time conceiving Oscar. Dan, I love that comment off Dan. Susie, you can't remember the shower. Geez, Jake, reminder.
That's them off alive.
Alan, I heard rumours that he died. Jeez, what's that? Another railway mod? I must admit.
Who?
Barry Davis, does that ring a bell?
Not that I can think of. But there was an American one as well that someone was asking for the other day as well.
Is that 2 mil, is it, by the way?
That's what it said in the box.
Okay. It's a metal one, but it will do.
So is that not going to...
Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but at least yours has like a pointed edge where my ones are flat, aren't they? So it should actually go in better.
Mine's got a pointed edge, so it goes in better.
I never complain.
Bri, is that someone that possibly we know, Barry Davis, or just someone that you know yourselves?
Not a name.
And I mean no disrespect by that.
I bought the gimbal in as well because I
Okay.
need to charge.
I've just got your private message as well, mate. Susie, do you work in millimetres or inches? No, she has a fit 2 hours, so she won't remember, Rob.
Oh.
Again, Susie, the same as Jake, you know we can see what you typed.
Well, are they deleting each other's messages?
Yeah. I'm not going to read it out.
I want to see it though. We know.
Yeah, triple
We
back.
now know.
That explains. Controversial guy, that Barry Davis. Fair enough. Well, we'll brush over that one then. Thanks, Tim. We've upset a few YouTubers. And oh yeah, welcome, Tim. I do apologise.
He already said hello earlier. You told me he was in.
Oh, did I? Sorry, Tim. I do apologise again.
Tim.
Um,
Tim. You're in trouble.
Why am I in trouble?
Because Timber doesn't like Tim, does he?
No, I know it. Timber doesn't like Tim, but I'm talking about Tim Maslin. Muppet.
You said Timber a second ago.
No, I said I said Tim.
You seriously said Timber a second ago.
Right, okay. Language Jacob. Oh, Jacob's in so much trouble tonight. And it's the message was deleted, but
Yeah,
Jacob's in
a lot of
trouble.
trouble.
I've seen the Helen Class 11 shunter. It's very poorly decorated. Absolutely no decoration. Just paint. Really, Craig? Because we've got one of the, I think it's the 07s. And I've got to say, she's beautiful.
Or is it like different tiers again?
I don't know. Do Helian, or whatever it is, do they have different tiers like Hornby do? You know I've got having my full name. Yeah, well, we know it now, Jake.
No.
What have I got drawn into? It's probably best not to ask Tim. It really is. Tonight's gone south before it's even started.
Yeah.
Moneybrook. Rob went right across the front of you. She got her full name. You may call me Tim or Mr. Muslin. Jake and Susie not in a tree. Jake is running from a mad Susie. You don't scare me, Jake. Excuse me, guys. Jake and Susie. I thought me and Grace are supposed to have these domestics, not anyone else.
Yeah, it's not about you, you know.
Andy All Things. Hi, guys. Missed you last week. I've changed to Andy and All Things from AG. Not a problem, buddy. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't
AG.
forget your name.
Yeah, AG. Not a problem, buddy, but thanks for letting us know. Grace will change it in a little book, no doubt.
Well, I don't need to because it's got his name on now.
Alan Reynolds. I know he did have his moment, but nothing channel be else in there. How do I know they don't have tiers? The strange one's not so detailed as another, because I think you might have seen in not the last video, the one before it, where we discovered about the issue with the track. I ran my shunter, and that was Hellyan as well. Jake's in the bath. Too much information. 179 quid, a lot of money for a class 11 shunter. Jacob, be careful, she might turn off the hot water. Jake, you should see us one day on a live, Rob and Grace. No, we've seen it. We've seen the domestics. But you keep them to your lives. Just giving you a heads up. Not a problem, buddy, but thank you. Please refrain from public domestics in this chat. This is an exclusive channel for Grob domestics. Thank you, Timber. In other words, what Timber's basically saying to Jake and Susie, get a room.
Do it on your own channel.
Right, are you going to take back over here?
I am. I was waiting for my seat.
But I can actually see fire streaming from sort of the northeast of England at the moment. I'm just wondering who's injured who the most.
Yeah, I'm staying out of that. Oh, my seat's nice and warm.
But now we know Jake's full name. So if he says anything wrong, we just have to go full ball, 3-barreled name on him.
All right.
Thank you, Susie.
Jake, it's been nice knowing you. If I don't hear from you, we know you annoyed Susie and she's held you down. Susie, let go when the bubbles stop. Or get 2 rooms, said SJ. Brian has shared his shop again. So again, for anybody new, if you haven't seen the announcement that Brian at Finnerton has started a shop with Mr. X at Bertleson Central. So this is a shop of second-hand items. They are serviced before being sent out at really reasonable prices. Unlike a lot of the market now, that is everything is overpriced considering their wear and that they're second-hand. They're trying to bring it to a normal price and what everywhere seems to be doing at the moment. So if you can support them, please do. And items are added. I don't know how often at the moment, Brian. It's just when you're getting them in, isn't it? But things are added and there are plans to expand the business as it develops as well. I've just seen on the phone Hot Dog Andy and the night, darling, you take care, my love. Simon, that effort for her to walk down the stairs and go back to Oscar. Rob dropped the mic. PG 21 plus Rob. Yep, that's just a whole different ball game.
Andy, shoot it off.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Did you mean to do that, Flymo? I'm not sure. Be careful, Jake. I hope there's no electrical appliances near you. So yeah. I'm doing okay, Andy. Just settling back in. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Susie said, welcome. No, Robert Grace.
Why is Andy or Prince just been timed out?
Timed out? Why is he? I'm confused. Unless there's something we've missed.
Not really anything that deserved.
I was going to say, is that an accident, guys? I know accident happens. Because I saw Adam had and Jake. So is there a bit of confusion there, guys? I'm not kind of sure what's gone on that. You know, accidents happen. I know people hit the keyboard. I've done it myself. But Andy, I'm not sure if that was done by accident by one of the muds, buddy. I'm sure they will let you know if it was. I was going to say it's, but I'm keeping okay, just trying to keep on top of everyone, really looking after them and things. So it's probably why I look like I'm dead to the world, but I am still here. Finneton is going to become a Hattons 2.0, probably a better one. Tim is a sir now, apparently, according to Alan.
I don't know how to sort that out, because that's 86,000 seconds he's been banned for.
Ah, SJ Trainworld for 10 seconds. Andy, if you're still here, darling, try and message us, maybe see if we can work this out. I'm not sure if Simon's would has sorted it out for you, or whether it's something we have to go on and do. I don't know if we can like reverse it. Let's see. No, just put it in timeout. Andy, if you send us a message, darling, and we'll try and figure it out, but I think that was purely by accident, lovely. Guys, I'm not going to hurt him, don't worry. Oh, just let him fall down the stairs, you know. My phone did that. No worries, Jake. As I said, it happens. We've all done it. We've all accidentally done something. I'm just obviously wanting to make sure that there was something we hadn't seen. Please be careful with mod powers. On the drill bit handles or the lower part of the bit tells you what the measurements are. So I don't think my ones have it. I can't even remember where we got it from. So I've got loads of bits here. This is where I'm going to find there is one with measurement. Oh God, I've dropped a tiny one. We don't want to drop that. So say I've got one here. And I can't actually see anywhere on the, let me even get my magnifying glass. No, I can't see any kind of measurements on here, unfortunately. But I have just gone and grabbed one from the shed anyway, one of Rob's sets that has fit into it. So Craig is back. Hi, buddy. I hope my change has taken him off timeout. Yeah, I was just wondering that because it went to 10 seconds. So I'm hoping that sorts it out. But as I said, if you are still listening, please do let us know, Andy. As I said, I think that was purely accident. Hello. Yeah, you're a bit too big to come up. Not like Morgan. But it will be interesting to see. There are no reverses. Well, that's a bit silly, isn't it, in case you accidentally do it? Alexa, turn the side lamp off. That's probably better. You know the kitchen light's on as well, so you're just going to be blinded.
What's that? Jesus.
As you guys can see, Mum is up and walking. Hey.
Walking like a zombie.
You're better than the last time, at least you're talking to us.
Thank you, thank you everyone for asking about me, Louis.
Yeah, I'm just going to see the comments come up now, Mrs. Oh, everyone's like, Ma'am! She loves him more when she's asleep. Let's have an emoji fashion show the hearts. So I am going to...
Say thank you.
Oh, they can hear you, Mrs. Like they can hear you whispering when you're out there.
I can't shout.
I know you can't.
Right.
Joke is going to slap you. She takes that comment wrong way. I won't miss that. She's a big teddy bear. Who's that? Oh, Andy, you've commented. So that's interesting, guys. Obviously we've realised, Mod, if you accidentally time out and put it for a long time, then you should be able to put it back. So Andy, I'm glad you're in and I'm glad you didn't disappear, darling. So had to tune in, having a sad day missing my late mother. Down. I tried to deal with it as best I can. That's what I'd be, open grace. You cheer me up, very compassionate. Well, Andy, you know, we're sending a love, darling. It is a family here. You know, and we're all here to support each other. I'm sorry you're having a tough day, darling. The big bad dog is horrible. It's different for everybody, so I can never say I know exactly what you're going through. I've still got my mum here. I've got Mam, you know, so I'm not in that position. I know that pain at this point. But I am thinking of you, darling. I hate people who say I know what you're going through when they don't. So I'm not going to say that to you, but we are all here, and I'm glad you're tuning in, darling, and you find that our ugly faces help you. So Susie loves it, so no, of it, honestly, Jake, it's fine. It's sorted now, buddy. Yeah, so that was Simon. I saw that.
All I will say, and it's not an attack at Jake, just generalising now. Got a mods for a reason, but please don't abuse that power.
And be careful.
And be careful, don't get your phone wet.
So Andy, yes, the cat is Mam's. Now, she's a funny one. Sometimes she'll love you. Sometimes she'll just go for you, even when you're stroking her and she's happy. The last live, she did something she has never done. She actually sat on my lap. So you've seen that she likes to share the chair with me sometimes. Rob ruined that tonight by sitting on her. But I think she might have gone upstairs now, though, because Mum's opened the door. But yeah, she came up here, meowed at me, and actually was pawing up my lap, probably because she was missing Mum. But yeah, that is Mum's cat as well. Love. Is Mum seeing these comments, Rob? Rob?
Right, sorry to be a nuisance. You'll make it quicker than me. Can you make Mum a cup of tea?
Have you shown Mum the comments?
Yes, I've told
her. Okay. Right, guys, Rob is taking over for a second. I'm just going to help, like he said, because of his shoulder. I am really intrigued by Backman's couple. All right, so Backman's coupling, just so you know where I am.
Yeah.
What, you having a panna?
Yeah. Backman's cooking. And avoid Rob's cooking. Andy, God to love your mum, Grace. Thank you, Andy. It's really a bit close. Love your mum. Thank you so much. Timmy, it's not new. Europeans have had them for years. Dysfunctional family. Glad it's finally over here. Oh, well, I think about it. Those of you that know The Great Escape, the film with Steve McQueen, there was a gentleman on the island, sadly passed away now, and he was part of digging the tunnels, and the film was loosely based around him, a Wing Commander Ken Reese. After he passed away, there was a GWR train that was named after him. I put a post up in Finnerton. Someone put a link. Brian, can you put a link up to your Finnerton, please, mate? I put a post up in there with a link to it, because I don't know if Bachman or Cura Scale, Hornby, whoever, have done one, but I would love to get my hands on that. Or if I can get the loco, if anyone knows somebody who can do the transfers, because it would mean the world to me. The reason I was talking about it is because today there was something in the news. One of the stars from the Carry On films, not one of the bigger ones, one of the sort of central characters. It turns out that he was in the military in the war, and he was one of the guys when they were digging the tunnels. He was one of the guys emptying all the soil out onto the ground outside. So it just got me to thinking that they must have known each other. That led me on to this train
As you say, you can see the link in Finneton's page. So if anybody knows if a Cura Scale Backman or Hornby, whoever, has done that, please give me a shout, because I would love to get hold of that train. It's new to me, glad it's finally over here. Thanks, well, love you too. And me, thanks, Timber. The longer times are a new thing. Sorry, Andy, we're all getting used to these things. Mavi's the honorary adopted one. Craig, don't judge anyone unless you've walked a mile in their shoes. Very well said. Because we all come from different backgrounds. We're all a very, very strange bunch here, which I love. So, bear with me a second. Bear with me. I shall find the link and I'll post it in here. Just bear with me a very short second. I'll post the link in here because in my previous time, I actually ended up looking after this guy when I was a CFR, and I spoke to him on many occasions. Maura's off. Very good night, Maura. Thanks for joining us, darling. Just jumping ahead to seeing that one. So yeah, that link's there. But if anybody has a look at that, and then because obviously, like I said, we're new. I don't know what I'm looking at. Is there any help? The first dream where Grace has had her hair tied up and hasn't had to flick like a shampoo advert. Grace, one of mine is very skittish. Oh, Grace, give Mum that big hug from Simon. But what will you do about it? By the time they realise you're already a mile away, we have their shoes. Andy all thinks, hello, Rob. I'm glad you hadn't shut off and realised that was a mistake, Andy. Thank you. Trevor Veail, love to man. Maybe Fox's transfers, Rob. Anybody that knows, drop me a message on Facebook. Our email that's on the About page, please don't add it here. Because it's something I would really like to have, because it means so much to me personally after having met the guy and looked after him. There is no model that GW or the Commander recently I've seen. Been looking since earlier when I saw it in Brian's page. Thanks, Dan. What GWR is he after? Class loco. Yeah, I put the link there anyway. The one from the movie The Great Escape. The guys from The Great Escape. Wing Commander Ken Reese. The loco, it was a GWR loco that was named about 4 years ago. That's the link, Rob. Thank you very much, Flymo. Old stars are growing, younger stars the same. Harding, bless his soul. Didn't know he was looking for it and haven't seen it as a model. No, I haven't, and I have looked, Simon. I really have. Mav Intercity Express 800-310. Craig, CFR is cardiac community first responder. Yeah, I did 15 years. Big thanks to everyone here. Shout out to all the mods, the donators, subscribers, all gifters, as well as all lurkers. Big love from Grace and Rob, who appreciate every single supporter. Thank you for writing that, and it's extremely true. Andy, All Things Channel. Yeah, if someone can help me with that, it would really, really be appreciated. The actual loco with his name on looks like it's going to be impossible to find. But as I say, if I can get hold of the loco, probably is the set, and then get someone to do the transfers. Basically, I was Class 800, but known as the Intercity Express train. SJ, I'm off for the night. Enjoy the lives and keep safe. You could say, sleep well, Simon. You look after yourself, my friend. And chat in the chats. Night, SJ. Night, Simon. Bye, SJ. Yeah, did someone put a link up to Brian's page as well? Because obviously we do need that sharing, as well as, like we always do, share each other's pages. Let's get each other's subscribers up. Also, I'll mention again to, I can't say too much, someone's over there. Wayne Model Builder. The link's in our community tab. Please go and give him a like and subscribe and share his page, because he does amazing work.
and he's doing amazing work at the moment for us. You go and have a look at that, and then if we haven't already explained why, or you can't remember, all will become clear, sort of thing. Jake, I think I have to get in contact with Fox Transfers and tell them what you want and go looking for it. Right, so if I send them a link to that, they might be able to help me, because I know it's, where's the picture? It'll be quite a one to do. I know they can't go into detail with the smaller writing, but it's got his name at the top, Victory in Europe Day 45 to 2020, but it's also got underneath, I think, as far as I can tell, it's the names of the people in the Stalag at the time. Compassionate people are not easy to find. When you find them, it's a blessing. Very true. Craig, do you know why the Community First Responder Programme was set up, Rob? Yes, I do. Because of an issue in Heathrow Airport.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
What it was a gentleman went to cardiac at Heathrow Airport, and there was a defib nearby that brought him back to life.
Yeah.
And he'd never heard of it happening before, the public access defib programme. And basically he wrote a cheque. He was a very, very very rich American, and he wrote a cheque. And then the community first responder programme started to roll out 2002, 2003. I think North Wales was one of the first areas in Wales to do it. I could be wrong about that. And then the PAD system, the public access defibs, became more apparent. The idea is to get a defib not just in every town, it's in every street.
Yeah.
Because obviously after 1 minute in cardiac arrest, you've got, every minute goes past, you've got a 10% less chance of survival.
I'm listening to
Okay. Enjoying the show, hit the like button. Thank you very much, Timber. By Model Builder, thank you very much for that, Flyman. There is a place I found that does etch brass nameplates to any design with a 4-week turnaround. This one's just a transfer on, not a transfer, well, a sticker on the loco, and I'd like to keep it as true to that as possible. Hello, Peter. How you doing? How's your missus, buddy? I'll share the link, but the phone not doing it, Brian. Gav, I'm calling tonight. Love out to all, hugs and wishes to all having issues at the moment. Hope things improve. There are some real challenges ongoing. Love to Rob and Grace, special people. Thank you so much, Gavin. Love and hugs straight back to you. Sleep well, take care, and catch you again. Dan, we'll restart the phone and see if I can share the link, Brian. Can you bring my cuppa through, please, Grace? Climate. These defib kits are literally lifesavers, using an old phone box to keep them accessible up here. Yeah, they are, literally. Because the quicker that you can get those pads onto somebody, that's what's important. Like I say, after the first minute, it's a 10%, it goes down 10% every minute on the chances of survival. Andy, I don't want to visit airports because stress waiting to fly. Well, I don't have that issue. They're set up here for a completely different reason as the ambulance service here. The waiting time goes up and they use them to give a minimum of 8-minute response time to give life-saving care. That's fair enough. I'm just meaning, well, England-wise, if you like, to start with. That's one of the reasons why they were set up, is because this guy's life was saved in Heathrow Airport because there was a defib nearby. While awaiting ALS. Very true. Oh. Adam, my grammar's awful tonight. There's one at the end of my street. That's handy. That's really handy, Adam. Class 37 lover, there's a defib road next to mine. Brilliant. They do, I mean, I know these, when I first started, when we were buying defibs for our teams, they were £1,500, £2,000 each.
but I know you can get some modern automatic external defibrillators now for £600, and they are absolutely fantastic. Price 37, but I think they're amazing. Yeah, very much so. I say they're £600, but put the price on a life. And sadly, with the way the pressures that the ambulance service and the hospitals are now, if you can get a defib to someone within the first few minutes, you can make that difference. That and decent CPR. Decent CPR is also a massive lifesaver. Mav, Fox Transfers. Mav, can you private message me that link, please? Dan, in Wales, you probably start getting charged if you use a defib machine. The Welsh councils and government charge for everything else. No, the defibs, mate, are, I believe, privately funded. They're nothing to do with the councils. Roger, light railway stores make custom etched nameplates for different scale models, logos. Got some from them with my dad's name on for his sprayed model when he died. Cool. John W, where I work, we have one on each floor. That's bloody awesome. Craig, they have an app that tells you where they are located, the AED and the address. Yeah, the same in the UK. And also there is an online map under PADS, PADDS, which is public access defibrillator. Oh, I can't remember it. But search for PADDS. Wait, PADD. Timber. I'm fully trained on defibrillators electrically. Apparently we have to revive those dumb enough to touch live electrics. I must admit, when I first got trained, we were told various things, and it was 18 months before I had my first cardiac arrest. And we were originally told that the patients don't jump. They do. You press that button, they do. Not a massive amount, but when that hits them, they do. I brought a few back. Sadly, more not than... What's the phrase I'm looking for?
More than you'd like.
Less than I'd like.
You've bought... Oh, yeah, sorry.
I brought a few back with a defib. And I know it happens out in the public environment. So yeah, they are a vital piece of kit. Flymo, saw 3 ambulances today. Haven't been out to the house for a bit. Flymo, here's one for you. Why are your ambulances white? See if you know the answer to that one.
Oh yeah, they are up there, aren't they?
Craig, sports club and gyms have them too. Yes, they do. Hello, Timber, says Pete. I do.
Funeral directors too.
I had ambulance calls many times. My mum didn't do anything else. Hesitate ambulances down pre-hospital. She would have lasted an hour and a half if they'd been around. If they hadn't been around. Yeah, and the pressure the ambulance service and the hospitals are under, it's ridiculous. And unfortunately, some people are still blaming the crews. They're still blaming the staff in the hospitals. And these people, granted, they're my colleagues, they're my friends in the hospital and out on the front line, but they're breaking their backs. They really are.
When they're sat at a hospital and hear that call and can't do anything about it.
17 hours outside a hospital, patients are. 21 ambulances parked outside an ED, and it's killing them. That's not what they signed up for. They didn't sign up to park outside an ED. They signed up to save lives, and they can't even do that anymore. Dan, my nearest defib machine is in either direction. Either side of me is 10 minutes drive. One of them is attached to a school building where the gates are locked to 24/7, so can't get. Dan, phone the ambulance service, because that shouldn't be that shouldn't be like that, unless it's one assigned to the school. But if it's listed as a public access defib, it should be 24/7 access. It's like the one at the school here. It's outside the main entrance.
And it's not locked, so you can
St Andrews Ambulance Service. No, it's the Scottish Ambulance Service. They're white, apparently, because it's cheaper than painting them yellow. Craig, thank God for CISM. You've had to deal with people, you lose people after shocks and CPR. Yeah, you don't always get them back. It's not the movies. And they certainly don't jump up and start talking straight away. Ran out of yellow paint is the answer. Nope, they didn't run out of yellow paint. They didn't want to pay for yellow paint. and not getting paid enough. Point of debate, I'm inclined to agree with you for the job they do, both on the frontline ambulance service and certainly those in hospitals. They don't get paid enough. But we're not going to debate the politics anyway. Well, that didn't like my phone. It's listed as a public access defib. You
Then it
need to
should be.
phone, try find the number for ambulance control in Llanfachan, and report an issue with it, because, or either that or go onto the PAD site and report an issue, because if it's listed as a PAD, then it should be 24/7. Had to call them when she had seizures and fits and she died. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Brian, you thought the Welsh were tight. We have
We are in
codes now, isn't it?
South Wales.
I can believe that fire department nearby with ambulances. Yeah, that's the great thing about America as well. Is their fire departments are their ambulance service. So the firefighters, well, some of the firefighters are paramedics, and I know they're on different levels as well. Timber, they couldn't work out how to make the checked green and yellow.
I believe as well in America, I was talking about this too when I was with it a weekend. In America as well, their paramedics are what here is the advanced paramedics, and their technicians there are paramedics. Here.
Their technicians are, I think they're actually higher qualified, but things are changing all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, back to your chair, since you didn't bring my copy.
Yeah, but in a minute I'm going to have to help Mam up, so I will be.
I'll help her upstairs.
Really?
Be right.
Okay. Don't blame me.
I think Judy might be in the loo with Mum.
Yes. When you think train drivers are only 65,000 a year, something wrong there.
Yeah.
People have left, especially after COVID and burnout. There is actually people that have left the service, even paramedics, to go somewhere like Work Audi and the same stack shelves.
Right.
Nothing
Can I ask
wrong
you,
with it.
Can I stop you then? Let's just stay away from the politics of pay, please.
Okay.
Don't want to start discussing politics on it.
Okay. Andy, I suffer from seizures, and I'm surprised I haven't got yet because I had, Jesus, 2 hours seizure, Susie. Jesus.
And don't get me wrong, I support that they need more pay, but it's not worth getting into a debate into.
No, it's just saying that people have left the job, isn't it? That's just burnout, isn't it? EMT paramedic and advanced paramedics in Ireland. And then there is critical care paramedics. Yeah, it depends where you are. I believe even if you like come over from Ireland to work over here, you have to do an extra training course. It's weird. I think, like if you go from here to America, you'd have to do additional training with it. So it's no night, missus. And you saying bye-bye, everyone. Raymond Local Fire Service. I've considered trialling the joint fire based on how it's done in the USA. My local station was selected to trial it, but it didn't go ahead. That's a shame, isn't it? 65k a year is, yeah. I'm just surprised that's all. Yeah, I'm surprised at 2 hour seizure, geez. I know, same from when you told me years ago. When I was about 14, 16, I can't remember with a memory loss. Jeez, it was years and years ago then. I get what Grace says. You and Grace don't understand what grieving is. I predict you're listening. Everybody appreciate you listening. Everybody needs it. Yeah, that's exactly. But it's the same like when we do mental health transfers. It's the first thing we say. We may not know exactly that black dog of that person, but we know what it's like for that black dog to hold you down. But I can't personally know your situation. But even the same situation with someone, you've always got to consider that how you deal with it might be differently from how they deal with it. Trauma, what they've gone through, how they are mentally. There's so many different reasons that even someone from the same thing, it can't always be the same. Obviously, the pain of losing, you know, a parent and things, if you've been through that. But again, if you're not close to that parent, there's a loss, but it's going to be a different kind of, it's so hard, isn't it? Ian Press, very good evening, darling. Hope you're okay. Hey, what's this? I read that King Charles was diagnosed with cancer. Yes, I believe so. Prince Harry has come over as well. But obviously at this point it's all speculation and, it's hard to tell what's going to happen, isn't it? Spell check thinks I want a mammogram. Something you want to tell us? Susie, don't think like that. Seizures happen. They even happen so to no history of seizures those days. There's more understanding that. Yes, exactly. There's a lot more medically as well that's come out. Were you burning up with a bad fever or had a bad infection? So I've been diagnosed with epilepsy, Dan. So yeah, but again, epilepsy can affect people in so many different ways. For some people, a longer seizure, unfortunately, is for them normal. It's hard. So we have like a golden timings with them, but there are people that those golden timings don't apply to because they have them for longer. Again, even someone with epilepsy is not the same as someone else with epilepsy. And obviously a first time epileptic fit, you always need to go and get that checked out. Someone just told me I have memory loss. It must have come on suddenly as no one has mentioned it before. Brian sharing his shop again. Not the shop, the Facebook page for the shop, so do check that one out. We're all right, buddy. Mammy's now home. You might have just missed her coming down, so I managed to bring her home last night. She was my last patient of the night. So she's been resting today, still trying to do too much, but this is Mam. But she is well and hopefully on the road to recovery now. As long as she keeps eating and drinking, she should be fine. So... no, like Craig, I've just seen you message me on here as well. Leamington Station. Hi, buddy. You okay? No one wants to help Susie with hers. They just keep saying she doesn't have it. Okay, that's a bit bizarre. Definitely just keep pushing for it. That's the only thing I can think. Especially if she was diagnosed years ago, it should be on a note. So anyway, guys, shall we maybe start with this? We're much later in. Apparently I have memory loss. Must be a recent affliction as no one has mentioned it before. Yeah, Timber, I'm getting deja vu here, but oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Hiya, Graham. Oh, Graham is Leamington, sorry. King Charles diagnosed with cancer. Surely that's a typo and he is diagnosed. Oh, I ain't going there on that. No debates here on that one. I'm going to look and getting 100 rhyme and get some more trained in. I've been diagnosed from the age of 3. So yeah, just push for it, darling. That's all I can say in healthcare at the moment. You have to push and push. Make an annoyance out of them. Call them every day if you need to.
Right, are you
going to look at starting. What are we doing today? I'm going to try and continue with the TMD. I keep wanting to say MDT. It's because I was using it yesterday. So, Martin, the night darling, hopefully see you soon. I was diagnosed with nephrotic syndrome in 2017. I was told at first I'm a couple of months away from kidney failure. Jesus, Trevor. Have they got you on the list or is dialysis your next step? Obviously, if you don't want to talk about it on here, that's fair enough as well. I've either got severe memory loss or a really bad case of gaslighting. In that case, Timber, where's that 10,000 you owe me? Yeah, who are you again? So yeah, should we actually try and get something done tonight? I know we didn't last time. Let's see if we can actually get something done. Or if this is going to work or not. So, we're on 21. Make sure I've got 21 here. Yep, 21. So there is drill holes, apparently, if roof vents are required. I don't get it, that sits. Ah, because that sits. No. Oh, I'm confused here. What's this there? So why do you do these vents if it's in the middle? Oh dear, I am confused. I'm guessing our drills is there. Oh, because they go one at the top. So they there stick on top there. So yeah, you've got the drill in the middle. So surely I don't need to do it to all 4 because it's Only the 2. Bear with me, guys.
That's all there, that's what you've done.
With what?
I don't know.
No, I'm just figuring this out. I know. Oh, because I'm building it onto this, aren't I? So, yeah. I'm guessing the pre-hole is here. So I've got to drill that through because I think we are going to go with the holes. Ask Rob for the 2mm bit. You can maybe point out the 2mm one for you. So we've got one from a shed. An MDT is a small 2-axle diesel locomotive made by Plymouth, commonly found on industrial rail lines. Learn something new every day. And an MDT to us is a mobile device that we get all our jobs on. Timber's on a roll again. It's an immune system disorder. I had a biopsy on one kidney, which is all fine. Given a load of meds, and we'll need to take them for life. Jeez, Trevor. Well, I hope, darling, it stays at that point. I hope the meds help with things. Andy, gonna go, Grace. Send my love to Rob. Stay well as best you can, Grace and Rob. No worries, Andy, darling. You take care, my love. What's the £100 in points for, Jake? So yes, let's get these holes drilled. I can't cross wires there. So I'm assuming these are the points for me to drill, and it fits in, so it's got to be right. This is a bit that's going to take a while, I think. No, night, Susie, darling. I used to be forgetful, but then again, I don't remember. I don't remember anything anyway. I hate the drilling bit. Are you two not in the same room? Susie and Jake. If you go back to my first ever YouTube video, you will see why I started YouTube. Okay, I'll take a look at that, darling. And why this is going, I could be here all night with this. You going to bed, Susie, and the night's heat tight. Make sure to keep Jake. Ah, does that mean with Susie going, Jake can give us a few more clues? Get the plasters ready. No, it's only with blades that I make you guys squirm. Oh, Jesus, that's not even making a dent in it. Seriously. That is literally not doing anything. Get one of a push spring loaded ones, far easier, 10 seconds and it's done. I find if I put a bit of pressure on it, then it does go through a bit, but I am here for a little while. Let's see if I've actually done something. It looks like I've not even done anything at all to it. Oh dear. What's Rob said? Put it on the table so you can press harder. Ooh, That is literally doing nothing. Where's the electric one when you need it? Jake is toast. Watch your hands. There's no worry of that at the moment. If you look at the two different holes, it's barely done anything. I don't think I've got to wait for an hour until it goes through. Start with a smaller drill bit and lay component on cutting that. 2 holes. What are you on about? 2 holes, Rob? got to do this 4 times, guys. I'll be happy with 1. Personal but true. Ah, there we go, sorry. I actually wanted to raise money for a cancer hospice when my granddad died. I attempted to ride Snowdon on my bike on my own a few months away from kidney failure. Oh, darling. I am sorry to hear that. I really am. But, you know, us with all out, you know, our important one is Rob's dad. God, Jesus Christ.
Out of the way. Did you read the comments?
Okay. Well, I'm beginning not to like cutting into these kids. Shell forgot my 12 PM tomorrow when she gets up. Susie bypass VR CD and chuck the toaster in. Yeah, so Trevor, if you ever need a chat, buddy, you know where we are. But we are thinking of you. And obviously what you've got to go through.
Should heat this up and push it through.
So it's not just me.
No, I think the drill bits are blunt. To be honest. How old and well used are they?
Yeah, true. That was the only one in the box as well.
Oh, it is getting there.
I made it that way for you. You know?
Right. Okay. You just loosened
made
it.
it
You
easier.
loosened the lid.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
that's exactly what I did. They missed that in the movies. Soul drill bit. Yeah, sounds like it.
Extremely, and it's broken. That'll be why.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Why is it broke?
I don't know. Could have been snapped in something else. That. No, the end of that drill bit's broke, Grace.
Ah, do you want to see in the drill bits if there is another one similar size? Now you can hold them together.
No, it's okay. I'll get there.
Bit of muscle powder. You mean that he hasn't got much at the moment, bless him.
Oh yeah, that comment by the physio
Go on.
saying she could see the muscle wastage.
Yeah. Electric shock warning. Do not attempt in circumvent the RCD as it was result in immediate death. Public health warning. I failed. I was at the halfway point on my own and cried, and I wasn't ashamed to admit that in my videos because I was crying. Yeah, but you did it. It doesn't matter.
I've not been up Snowdon.
No.
I don't think I can make it up there.
Snowdon was the one I went halfway up, wasn't it? And that was knackering in itself because was that where we did that event? Was that Snowdon?
That's the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went halfway up myself, didn't I?
You went up the pig truck.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's so hard to do. Honestly, by the time I came back down with Rob, because Rob was at the bottom, I had to...
Is it all these knee drilling, is it?
Yes.
I've got to ask, why did you make it hard by drilling the other way?
Because to make sure it lines up. Make sure it's in line. I don't know. So yeah, please don't knock yourself because to even attempt that is a massive thing. I only went halfway up because I had no choice with work.
The only way I'd get up Snowdon is on the train, to be perfectly honest.
As I said, I would not have done it normally, and since then I don't go up. I stay at the bottom. That's because I realised how hard it was. But I had to get a message because we didn't have comms. But you know, don't knock yourself because you've done a lot more than some people would, buddy.
Put it this way, you did a lot more than I would.
You know, and you think it was up and down with a bike. Now we do an event where they swim, bike and run. They don't have bikes up there. So I think you've...
Oh, so he pushed the bike up to start with?
He went up on a bike.
He went up on a bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
And with all that rockiness, yeah.
That's definitely more than I would do.
You know, you think when people go up, it takes me all day. I'm calling it a night. Hope to see you. No worries, John. Take care, my love.
Take care, John, buddy. Timber walked up to Snowdon a dozen times in my youth. Trevor, anyway, I raised a shed load of cash for the hospitals and in my videos and take January. Well done. Well done, Trev. Be proud. Damn, I applied for a job on Snowdon Mountain Railway, the only place in Wales that pays steam drivers still. I actually applied, Dan, I applied for a job on the amusement arcades on the Great Orme. And I actually got the job, but I turned it down because I really did not fancy walking up and down the Great Orme twice a day.
Well, we went up Pro Patrick and my friend hid his car keys and jacket and didn't remember where he hid them, embarrassing, and couldn't find them and his wallet. Oh dear. So,
We know a song about that. Don't we, Grace?
Which?
Losing keys.
A song.
Yep, you know what I mean.
So, key story here, guys. Have you done them all?
Yeah.
Jesus. So, me and Rob went to take some pictures. Actually, a very special place. So, if people don't know, there is a part of the old Britannia Bridge that is down from Menno Bridge, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it the other side?
There's a part of the old Britannia Bridge down the side of Britannia Bridge.
Yeah. So we went down one day because I'd never seen it, and Rob showed me, and it's obviously special because of Dad. Because oh hi, you and darling. So it's special because Dad actually was on that job, but we're walking up back, and Rob's like, "Keys, I've missed my key. You missed one." He's like, "Oh, I can't find my keys, whatever." Sent me running back down. Now, obviously, it's a keyless entry. So somebody didn't think. I came back up.
This was before Apple AirTags.
Yep. So I came back up and I said to him, "Well, have you tried to open the car?" Because obviously being near, it should at least open.
Keyless entry.
So somebody opens the door after I'd run back down and up. Obviously, because you run down in a panic if someone's going to pick up the keys. So, yeah, I run up and car opened. So we think, right, get the bags in, whatnot, and wonder where it is. It was in the bag, in the camera bag. And had I not already said to you what about the camera bag? And you said, oh, no. Do you want to do this one, or were you doing it against a surface? How were you doing it?
Oh, that's it.
I was going to say, if you do that, I can carry on building, but... So we've got the glazing that I've already made up.
This way for a second. That's it.
Oh, okay. I was just on the top of Snowdon. Google Earth is far easier. Also walked up glaciers into Switzerland. Nice. I imagine cold. Georgia, the jungle. Watch out for that tree.
Oh, guys.
Oh.
Ah. Let's go and clear plastic.
No. Guys, you know you told me to watch myself. Guess what someone's gone and done? How big?
Yeah.
Oh.
I need a wipe as well.
Does it go on your palm then, can't it? So, you guys told me to watch it, and guess who needs it? Jesus. Looks worse than it is, I gather that. You want me to kiss your boo-boo better? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's working well.
Oh, God. He just wants to paint with Mum, I think. Claire went up Snowdon with her sister some years ago. Fog came in and trail was hard going. Yeah. So when people go up in flip-flops, they found an old shepherd hut and discussed turning back, decided to keep going, and they were only a few hundred yards from the top. Oops. Brian, just in front of train shepherd yards of rerouting wiring. Oh. Yeah, I did a meme of our Red Cross social of a picture and Johnny breaking down the door and checking in my room for his car keys. Oh, I see what you mean. It's broken. There's like, it's missing.
What?
The end.
Yeah, yeah. The end of it's completely missing. I need a new drill set, I think.
Yes.
Because it is something I use a lot.
Right, so we have 4 holes. Not just 2. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
No, but I'm just making sure, being one-handed, that you can still I just got to make sure which way.
It's okay, it's my left hand. It's still managed.
Yeah, I just need to make sure
Right
which
handed too.
way it wants this.
Ugh. It's gone everywhere.
Okay, so this is showing the lines, but obviously it's got to be that way. But yeah,
There's
there's
Jerry when you need him.
yeah.
He's for a small hole, that was a lot of blood. Mind you, let's say no more.
Cement roof light frame onto the roof panel, noting correct orientation. Add side panels, noting left hand and right hand versions. Yeah, so I've got my roof panel. And I did have organised left hand and right hand, but that's obviously since changed.
What are you stuck on?
This next bit.
What bit are you stuck on with it?
Because when you look at a picture that's up like that,
Yeah.
there's the drilled hole,
Yeah.
but it has two lines there, which I'm guessing for these bits to sit on.
Yeah.
So that would be that way, surely. But then that's showing the wrong side because it's going to be built up. No, is that actually the right?
Because that's going to be covered, isn't it? Because there's a roof going over it.
No, I don't think it is, because then 24 is the different. That isn't the base plate. 24 is the base plate. Oh, where is it?
No, that's it. That is it. Yeah, they go like that.
Yeah, but 24 is
They go like that, Grace.
okay. Oh, we're building it backwards actually, so then flip it round the right. That'll be like that, but then surely that'll be upside down when you put it up. Oh, you mean you build it upside down to then flip it around to put it on the next bit? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think so. I think that's why it is. Is it gets flipped for the next bit. You build it up there, and so yeah, I've got it now. I did Snowdon when I was junior school. Took 5 hours to get up and 6 hours down. Do you want me to send it to you? What's that, Craig? Anyway, point of my little story is frontline workers saved my life as I'm in remission.
That's always good.
And that is the fantastic mood. Are you going to go back to comments, sweetheart, or are you? Just reading about emergency services and the stinky glue again. Yeah, Trevor Stubbs, about 5 comments up.
With my little story, the frontline workers saved my life as in remission. We had a trick at the garage doing these guys with plastic banding. He's throwing a head car and getting it up.
Right.
Brian can break into cars apparently. What's the new control panel? Oh, I was talking to you, aren't I? Try that now, new cars rarely have buttons in the window corners these days, that's true.
Right.
Super glue. Down
Yeah.
shopping room, you get in some new cars the same way, just not as quick. Yeah, all you need is a scanner these days. That's why my keys are nowhere near the front of the house.
All the back.
Yeah. Well, good luck to somebody getting in the back without getting spotted by 4 cameras.
Well, that too. Right.
You could always try the evolution method, Greg. Put all the parts in a bottle of glue in a box, shake them out. It comes out made. Shoot, Ryan, it's even quicker to break the glass.
So which am I?
Yeah, but even then, down in most cars, you'd still have to climb in through the broken window because of deadlocks.
Right, so I need to check my lines up because that kind of goes over. So I don't know if I attach the windows
Full
first.
disclosure, we learned the trick as some old cars have a tendency to lock themselves when you shut the door. Yeah.
So this is cement the roof light frame onto a roof panel, noting correct orientation, and then add the side panel. So I've got to attach this. But how does that stick to it? Unless it's that.
Just dry test it first, Grace, because once you've got that stuck together, it's not coming apart.
Oh yeah, I've just noticed actually the panel is there. There's a bit at the front when you flip it round. The lip that it sits on. Otherwise it's going to look odd if you think about it, if the lip's showing. So I think it goes onto there.
The Mr. Bean method. Firecracker in the paint can. I love that sketch, Craig. One of his all-time greatest, that was.
I kind of like the method of just chuck it in and see what happened.
Alan Reynolds. I have treated myself to Class J94060 steam locomotive 684043 for £64.
That sounds good, deal.
Jesus, nice one. Right, now you leave a window down just in case. You won't run out of gas before you get to get going. Have you figured it out yet?
Yeah. Just making sure it stays tight because it's coming loose.
Yeah, tight is better than loose. In my younger years, Raymond, I ran out of fuel on a weekly basis.
No, as soon as you do one end, the other one pops out. That looks straight, yeah.
No, when he's sitting on the roof driving the car down the hill, what DIY must have been was the episode. Yeah, that one's a close second to me, but I prefer the dynamite in the paint can, I do. Or the cracker in the paint can. You haven't figured it out, have you?
No, I have. It's just I've got to put glue in both spots. Otherwise it's not going to properly adhere. I've got
That's a big word for you.
Oh, shush. Especially this late at night, to be fair, actually.
Craig, yeah, people stealing your broom.
Hey, Gavin's disappeared. Do you think he's fallen asleep again?
No, he did say he was shooting off.
Oh, okay.
He did say no night.
That must have been when I was in with Mum.
I had a car with a weak fuel pump, so when it ran out, it wouldn't start unless you put easy start in the car.
Right.
Sucking it out of the tank, right? Yeah, kind of difficult to do these days, isn't it, with the anti-siphon? But it makes everything else bloody harder instead.
I remember the last time you siphoned something and it was fishy water, wasn't it? The fish
Oh, yeah.
water. No, it was here for something, wasn't it?
Oh, no, that was the dishwasher.
Oh,
That was
yes,
salty
that
water.
was it.
When Mum put the salt in the place.
Yeah, guys, so get
Put it down the
this.
drain.
Yeah, there's Mum saying she's filled the salt thing and we're like, Mum, I don't think you have.
It is in the right place. It is in the right... Mum, you blocked the drain. No, it isn't the right place. So we have to get the dishwasher outside. I tried basically sucking it out through the hose. That wouldn't work. And it absolutely honking my guts out because I've got mouthfuls of salt water. You know, even salted in the North Sea. And in the end, I had to get a pressure washer down the hose to try and clear it.
Oh, God, yes. You were gagging for ages.
Brian.
Jason. Who are you saying, Bright, huh?
Jason, yeah, not Brian. I know what I mean.
Hey Jason, how are you doing, darling?
It got to a point that the recovery driver used to come to the car with the can in his hand as soon as he got out the cab. Sorry, bad fish breath, Rob. Oh God, no, I was heaving.
Yeah,
It was like having a packet of salt and vinegar crisps and then pouring a carton of salt into the crisps.
and the problem at the time, I think, was because it was just moving man back in here. So there wasn't even like now where we could just go in the cupboard and get a drink or anything. Luckily, I think you did have a drink, didn't you? But, oh, it was...
That was rank, that was.
Yeah.
No, that was even worse than trying to siphon the fish tanks.
No, I remembered you did something, but I couldn't remember what it was for. But yeah, as soon as you said dishwasher, Mum is doing well. All good news.
And how is Monsieur Leo? See, that's why blokes do it with siphoning anyway, because obviously they're
Like
better at
sucking things?
They're better at sucking than women are.
Right. How many men prefer women to men? Just saying. Just putting it out there.
How many what?
Men prefer women to do it.
One man.
Would you like a man to do it?
No.
Point
Except for £1
proven.
million.
Yeah. £1 million, then I'd be sending you off to do it.
When you said siphon something fishy, I was relieved when you said dishwasher. Right, I've done it with a 6-foot tank as well, a 6-foot fish tank as well, with tropical fish. Sorry, no, it's worse with cold water fish, because they're worse, they're dirtier. Men prefer women. Have you met gays? Dan's asking.
Yeah, I did realise that after, but my point was proven when I asked Rob if he'd want a man to.
For £1 million.
Well, is there anybody here offering £1 million for it? No.
There you go. And there's the new house with a 60-foot by 60-foot shed then. I'm scared of men unless I fully get to know them. And then once he gets to know them, he's there.
Yeah, then he's fine.
Jake's going gay anyway because Susie's going to kill him.
Yeah. It's the only way he can survive.
I think it's the only way Jake's going to get blown anymore.
Behave you. Right, so we have our lids in. So after my idiot moment of wondering what the hell was, so I'm going to actually go bottom of the pot now just to...
Trevor, I prefer a good steak and a kip. Not a steak and BJ.
Well, there's a day dedicated to it for you guys.
Dan, why are you wondering if Rob would want one? Once he's won a skirt on live, he's the one giving.
No, sorry. Even with Brian,
Mr. Bobby.
that's not the deal.
Grace, if we had long enough necks like giraffes, we would do it ourselves.
Wasn't there a story of a guy that got ribs removed?
The point is, Craig, we'd do it properly, wouldn't we?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jace.
he's not eating or drinking enough, but we're doing our best. Jesus.
Is that because his mouth's still recovering, is it?
No, he was bleeding, wasn't he?
That's what I'm saying, is it? Because it's still recovering from it now. I know, obviously, if you don't want to speak about it, Jace, just let us know and we'll drop you a message privately.
Anyone wants any TT or Rago, just bought them thinking they were 00. See, I'm not the only person.
No, but you started the trend, just like everyone seems to be GMT time on their lives now.
Rob, what sucks better, a Hoover or a lady? I don't know, let me know, Jake.
Mom, don't disturb me when I'm cleaning my room.
I'm just thinking, Jake, the way Jake's been tonight, I think the only way he's going to get it
Is the Hoover.
Or a lady Hoover, says Mal. Henrietta.
Yeah.
Craig says, yes, Rob, we would for sure. Raymond, I don't think a lady can hover.
Depends on Hetty or Henry. Hey, try Martin at Choberton Junction. Yeah, that's true. Martin might be interested. Yes, I do think that's the only way Jake's getting any anymore, if he buys himself a Henrietta.
See, I think we would have gone TT if we'd have had better kit bashing skills, but
There's still not a lot out there.
no.
Is there?
It's looking like the growth is now expanding into his mouth area. The gun blade has almost stopped just. He's not having any good luck, is he, Jace?
Is he going back to the back, Jason?
Poor little tyke.
None, Dan. I'm more of a Dyson guy. Dyson or a Henry? Dyson. See? Jake already knows which one he uses. Say no more. Harry the Gay Hoover, says Craig.
Well, no, that's why they created Henrietta, wasn't it? To make people feel better when using instead of Henry.
I'm just wondering if anybody has got any tips for Jake for when he does start using a Hoover.
Dan will tell him.
If TT can out 10 years again, I've got TT. Raymond, you won't fit in that vacuum hose. I'm quite scared as to ask how Raymond knows.
Well, he's got a hospital there, so
Nozzles are too small on a Hoover.
I was going to say, is that
Personal experience?
personal experience, right, with ambulances there? Oh, I love these guys.
Mav knows that they're too small on a Hoover as well. I think I'm really beginning to think that some of these guys know each other a little too personally.
That's why they all get on so well. We're actively encouraging him to eat and drink. I have had to stop syringing water in his mouth. Oh,
That's not good, mate.
like to not even be eating like his favourite food. It's. I imagine he's in pain though. Which end to hold? No, it created Henrietta, so a woman had to friend to help clean and listen to them. Ooh.
PGTT 120 had a layout on the Monday Club last night. It was amazing with Engage for a forced perspective. Poor thing, Jason says, bright. Craig, did they make Henrietta pink, Grace, and Hillman blue precise?
No, I want the purple one. I can't remember what the name of the purple one is.
I didn't even know there was a purple one.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a purple one.
Mav, Rob, it's all right for you. You wait till menopause and just pray that the well doesn't dry up. Things get desperate.
I don't know, there's talks about me being premenopausal anyway.
Timber shooting up.
No night, Timber, darling. Oh, and you know how you tell me not painting my beds, Timber? You haven't sent me the link for the watery thing. Air water thing, whatever it's
Unfortunately,
called.
vets have said there's nothing more they can do really. It's just a matter of making him comfortable. Jesus
God's
Christ.
sake. Oh, Jason, I'm sorry, buddy. You guys have had a yeah.
Trevor's shooting up as well.
No night, Trevor. You know where we are if you need a message.
Thinking of you, Jason. Really am.
You know where we are, buddy. Can I go up and check? Because you're going to go up. I heard that as well. If you need me, call me. Unless the cat's gone for her. Rob will be 6 foot under when Grace reaches menopause. We'll look it up tomorrow. No worries, Timber. Who are you again? No night, lovely. Yes, I managed to get a video on the Monday Club yesterday too. It's just a time thing now. Oh, Jason. I am sorry, sweetheart. You and Rachel. I said you've just had so much this year with news and things. I am thinking of you, darling. Yes, I managed to get a video on my Monday Club yesterday too. Oh, was that shown?
The Cathy sector.
I had a feeling, but when you hear ow, you... Sorry guys, Mum just shouted ow and seemed like... this is what I'm saying, this is an all-loving cat at times. It all...
Jason's saying it's just a time thing now.
Yeah.
That really sucks. Really thinking of you, Jace. Love you loads, mate.
Damn, this convo went down Snowdon on a toboggan very fast. You're not having a good year, mate. If it's your way, Jason, I will have a kettle on for you. This is the thing, isn't it? I wish that we were, like, all closer. I said before, you know, with people, we'd be around each other's all the times. Yes, Grace, they have a half-hour or so of videos. Oh, okay.
Who's that?
Nice one. Alan had one of his videos featured on Monday Club.
Oh, sweet.
Obviously, it's not one we watch, but, you know, I'm glad you've had your feature, buddy. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you've...
Basket.
Yeah. Or bar steward, seen as we're at a bar, apparently.
Jake is still alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sending love and hugs to Jason. I'm quite impressed.
It seems like a load of people are having a bit of a interesting start to the year. But that's why we always say on Messenger is open, guys. If anyone does need a natter, I do appreciate it's not easy sometimes. Look at how I've gone with messages.
Yeah, Limo was saying about on the Monday Club as well.
Yeah. No, it was Flymo that said I think he's meaning who it is. So, yeah, I do know who it is. I know what people mean when they say Monday Club. It's not one personally I watch. Not that we've got...
On a positive note, the all-new model rail crew leaflets, banners, posters and roller banners are in production and should be ready in the next few weeks.
Ooh. Nice.
Really hope that is a massive success for you, Jace. Jake isn't out of the bath yet. He's too frightened to come out of the bathroom.
Why do we need it? Why is it everyone, like, insists on sharing us their bathroom habits?
All I can think of is even more shriveled than it normally is.
Craig, right, what's it? Everyone's plans this year with their layout. If they're like us, then really, is there any point planning? Quite understand, Grace, no problem. Like I said, Flymo, it's not a problem, you know, like Alan's saying that, we're not going to say, like, delete the comment or whatever.
No, that's
others.
That's the bucket boy, isn't it? Don't like that comment, delete it.
But you know, I think it's good news because
you certainly can't deny other people's knowledge, can you?
No, but I think as well on the fact that it is such a big channel, to have your video shared is a good thing. You know, it's an achievement, isn't it?
Of course it is, massive, especially on a channel so big.
Do you have a rough time, Alan? Because I might check it out for that. I just don't know if I'd sit and watch through the whole thing. So if anyone has a rough time, then I'll go and check it out.
Apparently Jason's offering to slap Brian's back end.
Who are? Brian said.
I thought, I'm looking forward to that, Jason. Not been before, but I need a good replacement for Getz, and RGJ knows I've recommended it. Plus, good meet up with the guys. Like, oh Jesus, that mean Mav's coming to correct me. Oh, sorry, Jason. I'm busy that day.
Wasn't he at the last crew one and we didn't meet him? No, that was, he went the day before, didn't he?
Yeah.
And there's he say he wants me if you kick it. What have I done now? You've always done something, but if it involved your ass, I thought you wouldn't mind. Like,
yeah, that's a point, Jason. Don't slap his ass. He enjoys it.
Yeah. So, we've done 5th stage, so what is 6? 24, so we need number 24. Let's put it on. Yeah, so Snowy's had
similar experience, isn't she?
Yep.
No mention of model railway crew on Brian's website.
Oh, I'm hiding in a corner.
Tonight's second domestic.
I'm staying away from this. He's hiding.
Not feeling the love between Jason and Brian at the moment.
No.
Might be feeling Brian's pain afterwards though. Oof. Ow.
You told me, Rob. Ah, says Ian.
Roger, I like sitting on the plug end of the bath. Brings back childhood memories of 3 times. Yeah.
Making sure your head didn't hit on the taps.
Craig, yeah. Too many new models to decide what you want to run, how to build your layout and area out. So there's no rule number 1. My layout, my rule. Exactly. No, it's only a small exhibition, but it's gonna be
2
brilliant.
secs, sorry. Ian's heading off. No night, darling.
Oh. No night, Ian. You take care, buddy.
Sorry, I just don't want to miss him when we...
I do apologise if I missed it. Oh,
No,
yeah.
no, I was just getting it in before, so he heard us saying goodnight.
Jake, are you going for the wrinkly prune look, mate? No, he was already at that stage. The bath just makes it worse, mate. Raymond Leggs, from building kits to ass slapping, what's happening? It's RGJ, Raymond. What do you expect? Aaronville. Hello all, just back from Tuesday night league bowling, but a 125, 192 and a 152. Missed some easy spares, but did get better. Did I miss much?
Ah, spare practice for you.
Jason, thanks to everyone for your kind thoughts and well wishes. You deserve it, mate. Jason, you make of it what you want it, mate. I have seriously gone off big shows. Waste of time for me, to be honest. And Mike Down says it's a typical RGJ stream.
Yep. Would it be any other way?
Oh. Advise model rail crew in every live stream, posters in the background. Oh, there you go, shooting. Brian shooting back. Yes, Jason, feel free to put a link up in here as well, please, buddy. And just for future reference, do it whenever you want. Jason has some breaking news for everybody.
Jason has what?
Some breaking news for everybody.
What?
Don't tell me Jason's coming out today as well.
Oh, for God's sake, there'll be another one.
He's only following, he's just trying to follow everybody.
Where'd I put the damn blade?
Full seriousness, go for your breaking news, Jace. What's up?
I lost my blade because I originally put it in here and I kept stabbing myself, so I took it out.
Rob, did you have a look at the Alex notes written? Yes, I did, mate. I found them. Thank you very much. Wally exhibition is set to return at an all new venue.
Oh, okay.
That's good news. Where is it going to be, Jace? Llandudno would be nice.
Yeah, I doubt that, dear. It's like a bit overkill using this one.
Tonight's stream is like a little telly bat and ball game, bouncing all over the place. This is very true, Craig.
This is like us anyway.
Pong. I'm alright, 17 looking for new cobs when the TTT bang bang thing. Cool.
Bang bang, bang bang.
No, it is good news, Jake. You know, it's nobody likes to see a show fold at all.
I think the one thing it has highlighted though is that unless volunteers do start coming forward, which is obviously hard because you're not getting paid for it, you've got to work it around work and things, but it does also, it has highlighted that unless they do get new help, then it will come to a demise because they just won't have the people to do it.
Can't say exactly, but as my final decision says, but it's set to be at a location near the M42. Oh, so that from us then.
Yep.
I doubt Wally will ever be smaller. So yeah, it'd be a bit far for us, but still absolutely cracking news. Phoenix rising from the ashes.
Right.
Not far from Brian. Which end? The M1 end would be excellent. But no, that's brilliant news, and thanks for sharing it with us, Jace. That is fantastic news for them. And I wish them all the luck in the world with it, to be honest. Really do. That's torture, that is, Jason, not far from Brian. Let me just check on a map. Be right back. Don't release anything that you shouldn't be releasing either, mate. You know, don't feel pressured. Pete says the M6 end would be better. Like I said, it's great news. I was thinking it was something different. Like Jason was leaving YouTube. Jason's never going to leave YouTube. We won't let him. Craig, don't remember what it was called, though, Rob, unless you remember its name. What are we talking about? What am I think it was called Pong, wasn't it, Craig? If I remember right.
What, the initial game?
Yeah, I'm going to check now.
I thought it was Pong.
Original Atari Bat and okay. Yes, it was. It was called Pong, Craig. Halfway the A55 would be fantastic. Here, well said, Dan. Arnold, breaking news. Everyone is going to have cups of tea with bourbon and custard cream biscuits.
Where's ours?
Yep. Chris is in the house. You keeping okay, mate? Thank you for coming in. You've had some very interesting conversations tonight.
People turning gay, a domestic that wasn't us.
Yep, there was a live on-screen domestic between two people, and it wasn't Rob and Grace.
So for once we actually got to watch.
Yeah.
And then partake, because when you hide comments as a mod, we can still see them.
And we all now know Jacob's full name.
Well, we don't all know. Did you share it?
No, every mod can see it.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, every mod could see it anyway.
And you know full well that they went and had a look.
Wally at Telford would be awesome. Yeah, that would be, because that's within reach as well. Pete, message retracted.
Pete doesn't want to talk to us anymore. We'll have to crash at yours, Brian.
Yep.
Right, so which
Turn
one?
in the bed and the little one says.
Roll over. So I think it's this way because of that bit there.
But nobody's sharing a bed with me and Grace. Fine.
Well, I'm a little one, so I can roll everyone out until it's just you and me.
Correction, not near Brian. Fat fingers, Grace says Pete.
Cement rooftop assembly to surrounds. Add angle cap in 7 and 8 to the upper edges of roof assembly.
You'll have to get past the wife first, says Brian. Chris asking what you're doing. We're still doing the TMD because we really, really need to get this finished. Sorry, it might be a bit boring,
But yeah, I'm assuming that's... It's got to be that
where's it
side.
near then, Jason? It's near England somewhere. I am impressed that Jake is still alive, though.
Mm.
Susie must be showing so much restraint.
He must also be a prune right now.
Craig, tea and biscuits with the train manager, and that's Dad's Rail's catchphrase.
Is that a tight fit? Why is that not?
We'll hopefully see you at Ali Pally next month. It'll be wearing my new logo sweatshirt and cap.
Cool. Ah, so that slots in there. Right.
Oh my, what to do? Julie's cafe is closed. No egg and chips for me tonight. Oh, no way. That sucks. That sucks, Roger. Chris has speckled hen. Again, we're missing Jimbo.
Yeah, he'll probably coming later now, won't he? I think we should find him next time not being here. I'm just debating where I'm going to glue this because before I put it in, I think I'm just going to go into all
Jake,
round.
I'll always live. You don't mind if I don't place money on that, Jake?
Not when a woman's involved.
I know, yeah. A lot of Wally members post on the Facebook pages. But no, regardless of wherever it is bloody good news. It's
Especially with the bad news that it was all coming to an end.
Chris doing his best Jar Jar Binks impression. How rude. Got to be the most pointless character in a Star Wars
I
film.
like
I
him.
don't care, he was a waste of space.
I like him. Only because he's like me. He's hyperactive. He always has accidents.
There's one thing I've never told anyone, but it's too dark to say it on here. Well, please don't say it then. Thank you very much, Jake. Jason, northeast of Birmingham, between the M6 and the M42, near a place name beginning with T. Remember this, it's not 100% confirmed yet. Aaron, one day see you, Rob, Grace and everyone at a model railway show. You never know, I'll bring you a packet of bourbon biscuits. It'd be great, Aaron, it'd be great.
That's what we love, is being able to meet people, you know. It is fantastic.
Flymo, pointing out there's a Wally Club and a Wally exhibition, just saying. He said, loads won't Jar Jar Binks, yes sir. Chris. Pete, nothing wrong with this hobby except the prices. Craig, yeah Rob, you need a nap. It's called Find My Jimbo. Yes, we do. We do. We miss Jimbo. T-word. Oh yes, Bry.
Why is that not?
Oh yeah, I see where your mind's gone there. That's a fair comment. Bri, feel free to share the link to your shop again, buddy. Link to your Facebook page, and someone please, I don't know if I've missed it, but someone please share a link to Jason's model railway show.
Ah,
Roger, Ali Pally next month, not for me. Passport's out of date and I haven't had inoculation. People already mentioned that. Jason, still a tiny percent chance it doesn't happen. It's all in the decision of the committee. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. For those involved, I really hope so. Thank you for sharing your shop, Bri. But as I said, the Facebook page and Jason's crew exhibition as well, please. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. Oh, no, that's Jason's YouTube page. Yeah, Jason's exhibition page as well, please. And Brian's Facebook page. If people don't mind.
oh, freaking glue.
What about the fucking glue?
I didn't. I said friggin'.
Chris, all the underlays down now, just decide which points get under the baseboard motors.
It's
Is
just
that you working on your layout then, Chris? Pete, you're helping youngsters with your train shop, Brian. Well done, buddy. Not just that, is it, Pete? It's anyone really that, you know, it's like us really that aren't in the position to go buy expensive locos. And the fact that these locos will be coming out serviced and cleaned.
friggin' and a rigging. So the glue's kind of gone through, so it's gone there. But is that a good thing? Because it's going to show to the age, and when weathering up, it adds a bit of texture.
Onto the glaze, you mean?
No, onto the plastic bit just below, so the frame.
Let's have a look.
You're not going to see it over there.
Where am I looking?
So at the bottom there on the frame.
Oh, don't worry about
I was going to say that will just add to help with texture,
That'll
won't
grow.
it?
That'll be all greeny anyway, won't it?
Okay. Just a pain to glue it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Brian and Burton's shop is a bloody godsend.
Yeah, that doesn't go like that.
But yeah, going back to that, it's places like Brian and Burton's shop. It's a bloody godsend. Because I mean, we can't afford to spend £300-400 on a local, can we? June the 23rd. Thank you very much, Mimo. Minus 36 points to the organised yachts. Because there's F4 work to do. And well, this is it, Mav. You know, it's there's so many 0-hour contracts out there now. Even when I was working in a shop, And I know Mark will agree with me. Captain Static, you know, shop work, it's a thankless task.
Yep.
With crap wages.
Oh, the abuse you have to put up with off the public.
Brian, not just the uncles, everyone so far has been over 40. Yeah. Arundel, what are you building, guys? We're still building this TMD because we really need that to get ahead with the layout itself. Craig, Wally decisions are up in the air. Need an escalator lift to attend the show.
Huh?
Jason, I'll let you all hear into a secret. Go on. Chris, I have all class 59. Just bought another one a different livery. This is an official obsession. Need all liveries now. Oh, it's like Richard of Hillcrest Holt, isn't it? Him and his Metcalf kits. Rob, reply to Jason's F in the rigging. Oh yes, I'm with you. Sorry, Mav. We're also taking donations too. We're only making a small profit out of it to help with our layouts. Yeah, so if anybody's got any old locos or wagons or anything that they no longer require and they feel like they're taking up space, drop a message to Brian, because you basically paid it forwards. We haven't got a lot in the way of wagons really, have we? So otherwise we would kick over.
Well, we can have a look and see if there is anything, but we don't even know what our problem is. We don't know what we're using yet.
No.
Once we know, then obviously anything can be...
Model Rail Crew 2025 was already in the planning and should hopefully be expanded to a 2-day exhibition.
Oh! Wait, he didn't ask his photographers if he'd want them for 2 days?
It depends if he's got a spare bed. Chris, now we see a connection between football cards and Pokemon and locomotives.
Pokemon?
Chris may have a few things he doesn't need. Yeah, no pressure, Chris. The only reason we're mentioning it, that Brian mentioned it, is purely because the prices he's got on that website are absolutely amazing, and the fact that he's servicing them before he sends them out. Arundel, I feel like down the pub with you all. That's exactly where you are.
Except we're not buying them around.
Yeah, Brian, I will have some old train wagons, but no way of reaching them for about 6 months.
So why is this not...
There's Timber 2 as a photographer.
Oh, does he?
All right, we're not needed anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grace, you need to get below level to the higher ones via lift or escalators. I'm lost on that comment.
A little bit, yeah.
Hi, Chris. Sorry, work's mad tonight, so I haven't read or heard much. Dan, I'm looking for 5 J94s. Nice if they work, but if non-runners can work with that. Well, anything that goes up on Brian's website, they're all getting serviced. And I know from ours, we had a really noisy runner, and Brian worked amazing on it.
But I think the problem is, I'm not sure if Brian, especially at this point, can really take requests as such, because obviously it's what you can get in, but with you mentioning it, he might remember, but I know he's got a lot going on. Yeah. Because I'm sure, Brian, you're going to update Facebook and that, like when you update the site anyway. So it's going to be there for people to know that you've added new things on, I'm assuming.
I imagine once the website kicks off and everything, there's possibly a way of doing like emails out, sending new stock and whatever. Craig, hence the decision with Wally up in the air, you can use a helicopter or an airplane. I got the Lima Intercity Wanted coach off Brian, Mr. X, for a great price. And nice HST complete. Yeah, I saw those, Chris. They were really nice then. Jake, someone help. Are you bleeding?
I should throw you down the
Just
stairs.
stick your finger in the hole, Jake. It'll slow down the bleeding. Susie caught you. Unless she's cut his willy off.
Why did you have to go there? Just why?
And the TMD Bristol Wagon Works does loco lifts. Yes, we've seen them. I've got my eyes on them, Craig. With that prize we won of the interior stuff for the TMD, which is why this TMD exists. I also went on to West Hill Wagon Works and we've got a list.
Yeah, so
Might take a while to fulfill it, but we have a list.
So the roofs are not going to be glued down. The reason being is that you can lift it to see the scene.
I'll message you, Brian. I've got a loco for you if you want it. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Pete. Raymond, there's a fish fan in every old tram lot. Mav, Rob, which hole would he believe bleeding from there? I've been nowhere near it. No, I think there's more likely injuries to be caused by Susie.
Oh,
I may have you something for the. I may have something for you, Brian, if Rob and Grace don't want it. Does one dare ask? What have you got, Brian? Brian, what have you got, Jake?
I don't. He's going to be all secretive again, isn't he?
I'll let you, if you want a private message, or if you want to mention it on here, Jake, it's entirely up to you, and we'll say yes or no, and then you can send it straight on to Brian.
Right, so I'm actually wasting glue at the back. That's why that isn't. All right.
Mav. Yeah. Yeah, Mav, I'll let you delete that comment by yourself. A little bit over the line there, buddy. Aaron, that's a good oil. Lift off the lid to see the scene. It'll be good to see you develop the TMD doing that. Yeah, we want to put lighting in it, but we also want to see the inside. So, especially with this West Hill wagon stuff. Oh my God, it's brilliant. Great.
So I've just realised.
Are you going with the concrete hard standing rod? Hopefully, yes, mate. Hopefully. No, not hopefully. It's in the kit. Yes, we are. And then, sorry, I was brain dead there. And then I'm hoping for a couple of others which will involve the hard standing as well.
I've got to think about this.
Send you a pic when out of the bath. It's a 060 pannier tank. Okay, mate, I'll get back to you, and then if not, just send it straight on to Brian. You know, that'll help Brian out. I have a feeling, though, that it might be going straight to Brian, because we do have 3 pannier tanks as it is.
Which ones are those?
Blue Diamond.
Oh, right.
Blue Diamond, green GWR, and I think there's a third one, so I do think that'll be going straight to Brian.
And whatever it is, sound he makes.
Oh yeah, that's the point. No, Jake, no disrespect, and it's really appreciated. Grace has just pointed out a 4th pannier tank we've got, so no, if you want to, send it straight over to Brian.
Oh, come on, you. I'm trying not to swear at this.
And at least 1040 shunter. Yes, thank you so much for the offer, Jake, but yeah, send that straight to Brian, buddy. Included too. Yep.
So yeah, not on obviously this kit that we've got. That was part of our prize for the moderators award.
Yeah.
Just so he doesn't think the pit's included in
No,
this
no,
kit.
it's not included in this. No, I think Craig understands about it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I threw rubber, just love panniers and firing them. I just know keep an eye on Brian's page. Yeah, no problem, Mav. It's just I think we've got 4, if I remember right. We will take anything in any condition. If it can't be fixed, it will be used as spares.
No, night, Mark and Lisa, guys. Hope you're okay. So,
700. Was that to me? And it's GWO, okay, we'll do it. Yeah, no, as I said, thank you very much for the offer, Jake. It's really appreciated. So yeah, send that straight over to Brian. Dan's got 1 penny. I think I'm looking for more. We'll keep an eye on Brian's page. Mark and Lisa are off.
I have 19 panniers and looking for less. What number is this? 26. So it's not that. What's that? 27.
Broken bogey band. Rob, with all your engines, are we going to maybe have a turntable and a roundhouse engine shed? I'm planning to do that. We were looking, we actually spoke to Brian privately, because he had that one that's up on the website, if anybody's looking for one. And we really haven't got the space for it at the moment.
On what? Sorry, I'm...
For a turntable.
Yeah.
Chris, 19 pennies looking for less. Well, you read that out, didn't you? You jumped ahead. Snowy's off, time to call it for night. Got people whose sole aim is to try and kill me tomorrow.
Oh.
Sharpen the knife, Snowy. Drop us a text. Explain if everything's okay, please, love. Flying those off. Good night, folks. Good night, folks at Moneybrook Junction. Cheers for looking in. Chris, you never had too many panniers, especially around my new turntable that's coming from Brian. Oh, you've grabbed that turntable. Well done, mate. Damn, I know Mav wanted it. I should have bought it for the hell of it then. Just to stop Mav having it. Oh, and Chris wanted it as well. Oh, I wouldn't have blocked Chris from that. I would have blocked
We both catches a worm. Right, we need 7 and 8. I think that's these two.
Yeah, so with a bit of luck, once it kicks off, they can create an email out every now and again with new stock.
Oh!
Brian, the turntable was still warm when Mav had it. Craig, Brian, do you take broken XYs and refurbish them for future selling?
Is it good resale value?
No, no chance, Rob. I got the email in within minutes of his announcement. Ah! But I knew about it 2 weeks before, mate.
Now, children.
I'm sure there'll be others, Chris. Yeah, I'm sure there will be. As long as we can keep supporting Brian and Mr. X. That's like the thing I said in the video the other day, wasn't it? You know, things like these shops and that will disappear if we don't support them. Just like WWS, and it, you know, they're not the biggest out there.
No, they are looking at expanding though, with their last post.
If you let me finish talking, madam, my point was being, is that they care about product quality and customer care.
Yep.
And therein lies the difference. And that's going to be the same with Brian.
Right, which one's this? Because I need to know. 7.
Mav, just not mine. It was the same one, Mav, trust me.
Better if I do all the 7s first.
Right, I have bits to build, but one could have been lazy and got one ready to go. But, Roger, got the Hillman DTC synchronised turntable and a 4-door roundhouse with auto doors. Sweet. So, in my time with a storage fiddle yard, I'm actually going to model it as a storage yard with scenery, so it becomes a realistic scene with grass, etc., not a blank bedrock. Yeah, that's our plan as well, Lauren. It was that model railway guy that gave me the idea, to be honest. His little fiddle yard was absolutely gorgeous. Chris, I will take them, no guarantee you'll get them back. Kinky Brian. Ah, sorry, Matt. I do apologise. think we're talking to me. That you love me no more. Matt doesn't love me anymore.
Aww.
I've always got Brian. Brian's always a constant. Dependable. Faithful.
I've not got one of those because everyone else changes sides with me.
Problem is, with having one turntable, is that I now need a second one depending on the layout design. Yeah. Need a second one depending on the layout design. I love you, Rob. Oh, thanks, Mal. Brian, Craig, not Chris. Jason, picture sent to RG Chats.
Rob's gone quiet because he's concentrating.
Shut up. I'm reading.
I can see the steam coming out of his ears. Oh, that was a big one. God, he even missed that comment, guys.
Oh, I sent a picture of Liam.
Aww.
Bless him. Sorry, right, I'll get back to it now.
Sugar.
Pete, no blogs at the moment. Layout's a mess. Remodelling. Why aren't you videoing the remodelling, mate? Aaron, I'm now saving up the plywood and wood to build the actual table, then saving for the track.
Oh,
Can't
nice.
afford that for a few months.
That doesn't
It gets
matter.
bloody expensive, doesn't it, Aaron?
Especially wood nowadays.
Yeah, the wood prices are through the roof. Was it £30 each for those boards?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Granted, I did end up getting the more expensive board without realising it. Rob, watch Grace doesn't decapitate her fingers with old Rusty.
It's someone else that actually caught himself, not me. That looks straight. Why are they... Am I supposed to be...
Rob, the idea is that instead of a fiddle yard, I have working marshalling yard, maybe two or maybe until from either end. Ah, cool.
I don't like that. It doesn't sit flush.
Alan Reynolds, email sent to Brian. Chris, I need to get trains running around my layout again so I can sit in the middle and drink coffee and listen to Judy Zuka.
Oh.
Jake's still alive, apparently.
Jeez.
Aaron, great idea, Mav. Yes, marshalling yard was a model new figures, water pumps, etc. Craig, awkward silence is Rob about to let one go badly, or Grace.
No, I'd make sure we're talking at that point.
Yeah, Mav, you know how I stuffed up. I spoke to you about it.
Okay, now I'm confused with this. I don't know if you have to do this. Because it doesn't look right and it doesn't look like it's even on the kit.
So look, what's up? Let me have a lean. What are you looking for?
Right, it says on this to add these. You've got one
Yes.
for either side.
Yes.
But it shows that awful god horrible gap there.
Yes.
But yet on the picture, it doesn't even look like they've got it on. It just looks like that.
Well, have you got a long one that goes across that way?
I don't think so. 7, 8.
No.
Jesus. So that's that.
Yeah.
And then it only goes in the middle, so not there them.
Not there them.
Not near them.
Well, just leave them off for now because you can add them on afterwards. Can't you?
Okay. Sorry. I don't know.
Hey, sorting my radiators out, Rob, and installing a turntable. You should video it, buddy. All I said was what you can have anything you want, and she became happy. Your nether regions for earrings, maybe, Jake? No. Yeah, but that was only trying to help. I'm only a month or two ahead of him. Well, I'm quite jealous, to be honest, having 2 turntables. That must be awesome. And I followed her ever since she could do perk rec. Spoke to her too. No. Yes, Saren, that's exactly it, buddy. And he's also on Facebook. I think he's on YouTube. I know Jason will correct me if I'm wrong, or someone. Craig, best way to break awkward silences is by breaking wind. Only if it smells.
I don't know. Do you think at this point, because there's not much left to do, shall I leave it for tonight though? Because it's getting fiddly with a roast and me.
Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you, sweetheart.
No, I'm just what you're thinking of time.
Just turn the camera around and have a chat with the guys instead. Put it on.
Okay.
That's fine.
There isn't much left. It's just.
No, I know.
So yeah, guys, I think it's just at that point. I think I need to be more awake for it, because it's just putting on me roost and everything like that. So that you've got to add little bits. So I think on that one, I'm just better off waiting till tomorrow. When I'm a bit more awake, I think it's a bit safer. Yes, Grace, bedtime for once. Go up with Rob. Well, it used to be before he had his shoulder done, wasn't it? Yeah, but I was trying to help Arabelle. Alan Reynolds at Bertleson Junction. I followed her ever since she did the first record. Spoke to her in 2015. Got sick to see her. Yeah, I think I've missed you, that is. Oh yeah, it's already read. Or is it loud, Rob? No, other things, Rob. Sleep soundly, Grace. So yeah, I think, you know, for once I'm actually going to head off, like we say, when Rob is down here. Obviously, we're still at a later time, especially today. You know, in summer, it will go back to normal. But, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night because, obviously, this week I'm, like, on standby with jobs. So I could easily get a call early in the morning for a job. So I need to make sure I get, like, a decent night's sleep. So, yes, thank you all as always. I know tonight we've had more people heading off at this time, so I know there's not as many in, but thank you all, guys. Hopefully this should get finished. Hopefully the TMD should be finished tomorrow. Oh, question for you all, possibly directed at Roger. The actual building needs bracing. Oh, it's gone. With the roof not being fixed, what's the best way to brace the walls? So, because I can't actually see anywhere in here to brace it. So you've got like bits that you extend for like if you're extending the kit. I saw that saying that to Brian, Mav. But I can't seem to see any kind of bracing. That's the weird thing. The only bracing I see is like a bar to attach all the roofs together. So you attach the first for two, and then the other way you have a bar that way. So is it just it's quite well supported itself, guys? I think I might ask Craig as well because he built it, but I don't see any supports of it, or are we going to have to try and make our own? You know, whether we do like a cross beam or something. Because there is spare plastic that we can use from it. But what do you guys think? Just before I go. It was also nice to see your hair tied up and not constantly auditioning for the hair flick movement in the shampoo ads. Oh, it's only up because it's just out of the way, but I have it down because work it's up and it does pull up my hair, so But yeah, if anybody does know, please let us know. Drop us a message or something. It would help. But yeah, I think I'm going to flip it to show you it and then leave it as like the 1 minute thing and then head off for the night. So thank you all, guys. I'm actually going to go up to bed at the same time as Rob. Night, everyone.